That man's a fucking yes.
Oh, you already said it, so I got to edit that out. Welcome to BAF.
Say what?
I'm not saying it.
You can't say it. Not in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It?
Is it 30 seconds? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought, see, I've heard it's 4 minutes. I've heard it's 5 minutes. So it's just the first 30 seconds?
Basically, like I told you, it's the length of the autoplay. When you're hovering over a clip on YouTube and then it auto plays about 30 seconds worth.
It's good practice not to do it for the first minute and a half.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I fail every time.
It's kind of hard with us. We say fucks constantly. It's been past 30 seconds now.
So smash debate.
Yes, smash your bait. Anyways, today for our show.
Word.
Oh, it's not
a fun word.
Today for our show, we are doing, which I'm hosting, Starship 1997's Starship Troopers.
Especially like Starship 1997 Starship Troopers.
Yeah, 1997's Starship Troopers released on November 7th.
And he's got his glasses on.
Thanks, Ragnar. I appreciate it. So anyway, we have a guest to our show. We have Mike from Take on the World podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Howdy.
And what's the other show again? The Burke. I keep getting it.
Berks
County Unsolved. I always say Berkshire. I don't know what is up with me on that.
Fuck?
Yeah, for some reason.
There is a Berkshire in Berks County.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
there's also a Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah. So Mike is a guest on our show, so I'm going to let him plug his shows. And then also he's introducing the drink for our show. So he's been graceful to actually make 2 drinks for us, which I'm really curious how they're going to turn out. But go ahead and plug your show.
I'm curious about the drinks too, because I have not tried them.
They look nummy.
Going blind here too.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
Mike D from Take on the World and Berks County Unsolved. Take on the World takes on just about any topic. We look at it through the lens of history.
Yeah.
You can find us anywhere on YouTube, Spotify, any place you listen to your podcast, TOTW Pod. And again, I should have looked it up.
It's
fun. Casey always has all the info for our Berks County Unsolved. But what we look at on there is unsolved crimes within the Berks County, Pennsylvania area. So
are you worried you're going to run out of crimes?
No. If we run out of crimes in Berks County, which we probably won't,
They'll just go to the next county.
We can look. We expand into the surrounding areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania itself, but there's like 4,000 unsolved crimes in Pennsylvania.
But how many of them are like,
Wow.
like I don't know, littering? What? Technically, it's a crime, and people get arrested for it all the time.
We look at
Those are unsolved.
There's crazy laws.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, man!
There's crazy laws out there that people get arrested for, like really weird.
No,
laws.
those are like the ancient laws, like
wacky laws, they call it, or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
We basically look at
which
unsolved
they have
murders,
a fucking sign on their
so-
fucking boardwalk.
And-
The big deal boys.
Yeah.
unsolved murders and like major crimes. Everything we've looked at so far has been an unsolved homicide.
Oh damn.
So, like, I know you don't have it down here, but we have an upcoming one, and
An upcoming unsolved murder.
an upcoming show.
That's very nice to be planning it out.
It takes a long time to make sure we don't get caught.
So we know the suspect.
So Gary Redner is Redner Supermarkets.
Yeah.
Now Casey, when he did Berks County Unsolved before, has covered that, and my podcast itself has covered it. But we're going to cover it together because it's still it's relatively recent, like within the past 15 or 20 years.
Oh wow.
And it happened not far from where I work. And I passed the house where they found him dead. He was walking from a bar to his home, which is like minutes. It's a minute. It's like a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
And he was killed in that short distance, and it's gone unsolved for all these years.
That sounds like an interesting case to listen to.
It is. The problem is with many unsolved cases, there's just not a whole lot of information because the police don't release.
Yeah, but you do a lot of research. I know.
I do. I do as much as we can, and then we look at archive paper, newspaper articles, and whatnot. We try to get as much information as we can, but basically we just want to bring the cases back to light in case anybody here remembers anything or
right.
And just try to, just not let the victim be forgotten.
Yeah.
So that's a more serious podcast for us. Now, Take on the World is much less serious.
Yeah.
We have a good time there, and that's me and my buddy John do that. And that's a whole lot of shenanigans and drinking and poking fun at each other. And
we wouldn't know anything about that.
No.
Perfect.
Nothing like the serious stuff that we do here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
well, seriously, take a look at both of those shows. They're amazing. And Mike was very gracious to actually drive all the way from Pennsylvania down here to Virginia to do our show with us, which was fucking great, man. I really appreciate you being here. It's really cool having you here.
I'm glad I had a long drive. You beat me by a long shot.
So for the drinks we have today, let's do the shot first, just because I'm interested to see how that tastes. The first shot is called Bug Juice or Bug Blood.
Oh, it's Bug Blood.
Bug
okay.
Blood.
Okay.
Bug Blood. It's melon liqueur and tequila.
Okay. Oh man, you said you didn't think I was going to like melon liqueur, but then when it comes to tequila,
what kind of tequila?
Yeah,
gold.
All right,
definitely smells gold. I mean, is it like bottom shelf or
it's Jose tequila?
Jose. Okay,
I'm already.
All right.
So Prost.
Prost.
Cheers.
Prost.
Cheers, Snow.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not necessarily good, but it's not bad. If you don't like tequila, you're not going to like it.
You barely tasted tequila.
It's very mellowed out.
It waters down the not waters down, but like kind of like mellows down the tequila taste. It also mellows down the melon taste. It's almost kind of like
it doesn't make them
even in a way.
It doesn't make it good, but it doesn't make it bad either. It just
it's doable. It's not
it's
like
there.
It's not like but it's like I can deal with that.
It doesn't have
That's
the
fine.
sweetness of the
melon.
What is that, Campari or whatever it is?
Yeah.
But also it doesn't have that punch in the mouth that tequila gold normally would have. So it's. I will go ahead and start us out with a half a thumb. I'll give us a half a thumb on this.
Okay.
I give it a 1. I like the concept of it.
Yeah.
Of where you went with it for as far as for the bugs. And I don't know. I think we touched on it. There we go. Already.
You just Lord.
Yes, I did.
The chairs sometimes do that.
I pushed my button. And went scale.
So you give it a 1. I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 1. I'm not a tequila fan. I'm not a melon liqueur fan. I mean, melon liqueur, they put in a lot of cocktails. You don't really get that much of the taste. So the thing about this is the tequila. It actually mellows the tequila taste to it, and it also mellows the melon liqueur. So it's kind of like an even way of mellowing both. It's easy to drink. It's not that bad. I mean, if somebody offered this to me, bought me a drink and bought me this, I'd have it. And I have no issue with it. It's not bad. Is it my go-to? No, but it's the concept is great. Bug blood. I mean, seriously. I mean, we're dealing with a movie with big giant bugs. So I mean, this it works. It's not bad.
I'm giving it a 1 too. It's if I was at a bar and someone said, "Hey, let's have shots," I'd do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have other shots that I'd rather do.
Yeah.
But I would do that. I'll give it a 1 thumb.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Somebody orders a round or something like that, and like here, everybody, Bug Blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I actually gained an appreciation for tequila on a trip to Mexico because I did a tasting down there.
Yeah.
And I realized that there's tequila like this that you make for cocktails or shots, and that's crappy tequila. Yeah. And then there's sipping tequila, just like they're sipping bourbon.
Which is much nicer.
Which is much, much nicer.
Like Patron?
Like, not even Patron. There's higher grades.
Much higher.
Like, good.
I'm going to have you try Don Horencio. Because in my opinion, I thought it wasn't that bad of a tequila.
Is it a big ceramic bottle?
No, it's actually what my brother bought, and they think it doesn't taste like tequila, but I'm going to let you try it out. In fact, Snow, could you go ahead and grab it over there? It's on the top shelf for me. It's on the top shelf up there. I'd like you to try it out and see what you get on your review of it. But what's the next drink?
The next drink is I'm going to give up a little something from the movie, the Fizzy Dizzy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's the Fizzy Dizzy. I thought it was Frizzy Dizzy.
No, Fizzy Dizzy.
Oh, okay.
Dizzy is my favorite character in this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She is awesome.
This is Drambuie and club soda.
The fuck is that?
Drambuie is a infused scotch.
Oh,
So it's infused with honey. It has a licorice note to it.
really?
But you don't get the licorice at all. The licorice is like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And I hate licorice, so I like it. I like this.
Yeah.
The drink. I tasted the Drambuie, but I didn't taste the drink. I don't care for club soda, so I don't know how I'm going to like this.
Okay.
But if you taste just the Drambuie, you get that it's a thicker drink.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice.
Good honey flavor.
It is nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do like it a lot. But you get a little anise, maybe taste to it. Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a little clove.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
dig in.
All right.
Prost.
Cheers.
Oh, I still get that anise.
Little bit.
Yep.
Little bit there.
Very herbal.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
just
kinda reminds me of-
mouth of the club soda. I'm not a big club soda fan at all.
This reminds me of tea for some reason.
that's what my son said too.
Like I definitely have a
could
tea
get
taste
that
to it.
idea. I could get that
There's a-
idea.
Yeah, like as soon as I drank it, I was like, resembles tea.
I actually like this.
See, I'm getting that super heavy minerally taste of club soda almost.
You never liked club soda, do you?
No.
I've never liked club soda either.
It's not bad.
It's a lot
I'm
of
definitely going to drink it, 100%.
licorice.
But
I taste a very smidge of the licorice, actually. You get a little
that's
bit
the
of
anise
it.
that he's talking about.
I get a lot of it.
Oh, this is your first episode.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, fuck.
We're getting to that. We're going to do that after the details. Trust me, it was going to be right before we take our break. So don't worry.
It's over here.
I already have it right here next to me ready for him.
I thought everybody was going to forget.
Oh, you were waiting. No, I already had a plan. I had it in my notes.
I was not waiting.
All right. So,
We can expand your palate.
Yeah.
yes.
Good old Chicago staple.
Yeah, I'm going to go first. Is it all right if I go first?
Yeah.
All right.
It ain't my drink. Why are you asking me?
Right? All right. It like I said, it does resemble a little bit of a tea taste. I do taste a little bit of licorice. It tastes very herbal to me, like a herbal drink. I don't taste any alcohol. Like I don't taste any alcohol whatsoever. So this to me can be a dangerous drink if you down this down. It's like I feel like I'm drinking tea. This ain't bad. I would give this a 1 3/4.
Like herb.
1 3/4. This is not bad. I like this better than the bug blood. This is actually not that bad of a drink. I like the little. That's an orange, so it's got citrus in there.
Yep.
So
It's just an orange twist rubbed around the rim and spritzed inside.
You went very fancy with this one, sir.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
honestly,
Good job.
it is amazing to
Good
me
job.
how
Good job.
I like it.
something as simple as a twist
Yeah.
can actually change an entire palate
Yeah.
of a drink.
Yeah.
Something so simple can just bring a new profile.
When
Flavor like a
when you
lemon.
twist it in, you can actually
Yes.
feel the spritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 3/4. Very good.
Nice.
Stu or Ragnar?
Well, while he's thinking, I'll go ahead and I'm going to give it a half because I do like Drambuie. I do not like club soda,
I don't taste any of the club
so
soda.
I definitely do. So
you,
to me,
you taste a lot of club soda in this?
I taste the mineraliness of
Okay.
club
So
soda,
it's like almost like mineral water.
and it made it better than club soda, yes, but it also made it worse than Drambuie.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like,
It really settled down because when you get down to the bottom of the glass, you can definitely taste a lot more of the licorice.
Well, I only really stirred it with a knife, so
Yeah.
Make sure we have our pinky up while we're drinking.
So you got a half thumb for you?
Dick.
A half a thumb? All right.
Aren't you
Ragnar?
special?
I don't know.
You're confused.
Well, I'm not confused. Well, maybe a little bit, but I don't know. Because it doesn't taste like anything. I just taste the licorice bits of it, a little bit of citrus.
Does it taste any? Does it resemble tea to you at all, or is that not in
No.
here? Okay.
No.
I'm just curious.
No. But on the flip side of it, though, how much of each?
ounce and a half, and then fill the rest of the glass with the club soda.
Okay.
So it was ice, ounce and a half, fill the rest of the glass with club soda, and then the twist.
Okay.
It's a simple drink to make.
Yeah, it really is. It's not
looks fancy.
horrible. It's really not. It's actually tasteful.
Yeah.
But it's very deceiving.
Yeah.
Like this could be a very dangerous drink.
I'd have to agree because this is the equivalent of one shot. And here, so you're doing a shot per full glass, and you're hydrating with the club soda the entire time. So,
If you make it the way that he did, then it's not.
So it's
but if you have a heavy pour,
if you have a heavy pour, then it could start becoming a little more challenging.
Yeah. Let me specify
the way
that.
instructed.
The more I'm drinking this, I'm tasting more of the licorice. It's actually tasting better. I really, this is not bad at all.
I think if I made it again, I'd use 2 ounces.
Yeah,
and then
that would probably help.
Try and finesse it a little bit.
Yeah, just because I like my drink stronger anyway.
Yeah. I like to be able to taste.
Yeah,
like the main component. I'll give it a 1. Like I said, it's not horrible, but like it doesn't have like that, little oomph to it,
right?
I think 2 ounces would possibly be, a little bit better with it. I think.
Yeah,
but for the concept for this, I think it works. I think it works really fucking well for her.
It does perfectly. Yeah.
Do you think you were going with the club soda to try to get some of that, the little carbonation, a little fizziness?
Yes.
Was that what you're going for?
Yeah.
So you may have been able to get a similar effect by soda streaming Drambuie, which sounds like disrespectful, but there's been so many drinks I've discovered if you soda stream them and stuff like that, it carbonates them right there. That actually changes the profile a lot. It does a lot.
Yeah.
And then especially if you're not a fan of club soda, like myself, like you are. Like
are you a fan of tonic?
Huh? No.
Okay. You said okay.
I love tonic.
I hate tonic.
Yeah.
I drink a vodka tonic. That's if I go to the bar. I'm just gonna get a vodka tonic.
I'll drink a vodka tonic
because I'm watching my figure.
Huh?
I'm watching my figure.
Are you?
I get diet tonic.
I think we should probably invest in a soda stream.
They're not much.
I know. I think we should
They still
probably
make
invest.
those?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I didn't know.
We can start having some fun. We can start having some fun.
We can do one. They're not expensive.
No,
you just gotta buy.
I sent in the message in the group chat a shit ton of fucking videos for soda streams and shit that you can do with them.
I think that's. I mean, we got the ice maker, the little fancy smancy ice maker. We got a nice little fridge. We got a nice little bar set up. I think we can go ahead and spring for a nice little.
If we all pitch in even amount,
soda stream,
I'm fine with that. That's cool. Yeah, we just gotta get the what is it, the carbonation?
They come with them.
We know you gotta refill them, or
I know
that,
but
you
they
refills
do
at
come with
Walmart
them.
or something like that. I believe we used to own one. I think we saw it at a yard sale though. All right, so Mike,
I'm gonna go with you 1 3/4. If this was 2 ounces, I would have gave it a 2. If this was 2 ounces of liquor with the club soda, and the orange, I think I would have given it 2. But with as it is right now, I could sip this all night.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is good. Like I said, it seriously reminds me of a tea. That's what, but I don't taste any of the alcohol, and that's what I like about this. So this is something that's very dangerous.
3/4 not good.
No, I want a soda stream, my lord. I'm sorry.
No, somebody did it.
I thought there was like a thing where you fizz it up or something like that.
Yeah, that's what
Soda stream.
Nothing's gonna make Malort taste good.
You don't know
Well,
this.
guess what?
I do.
That's your next drink
wait.
now. Go ahead and give
I
me.
thought you haven't had Malort.
Oh, I've had it twice.
That's right.
Just
At
the
the
rest
show.
of the year.
At
I
the
video.
show.
But it's never been live on our mic.
Yeah.
So this is
I bought a bottle to do it
Grab me a
on
shot
our
glass.
show, and I made my partner drink it. Jesus.
I'm gonna have a shot with you.
I will too.
Yep.
I will have a shot with you. Ragnar, you want to do one?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
Well, do you have a shot glass for
Give me a shot glass for him.
Ragnar?
What are we doing?
Fuck it, we're doing that.
How can I go from drinking something yummy to?
Hey, you never know. It might make it taste better. You never know.
Exactly.
What is included though?
I almost puked the first time I drank it. I see it.
I can bring it over.
Nope.
He's a man. He can handle it.
Wow, you want to go big boy?
What the fuck? What the fuck you doing?
Good for you.
Almost totally fucked the pooch on that one.
I think we still have like 4 more bottles.
I would've been fine with that.
I have to get a bottle to. I gotta get a bottle of. Oh no, that's right. He's in the seed lip. That's right. I apologize, Adam.
Well, we need to get one for Anna though.
Oh, for Anna.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
Oh, get it. All right. I'll give you. You want you mind donating one of your bottles for Anna?
That's fine. I mean, didn't we all buy these the last round?
I think we all put money into it.
It's fine.
I'll put some money into it. I mean, that's fine. I mean,
Anna drinks this shit recreational.
That looks a little full.
No, that's right.
yeah,
These are small.
it doesn't bother her at all.
No, they're not.
He's actually, yeah. All right, guys. Cheers for having Mike as a guest on our show. This is your inaugural.
Chicago.
Cheers.
Roast.
Roast.
Cheers, Mike. Tastes like heaven.
You are living in the wrong place then.
You're taking it a little rough here. Keep this on side over there
I don't want it over here.
in case you have to have a punishment shot.
Like a nice hug from a fentanyl addled meth addict.
How long till I can drink something else?
Since this isn't your first time, you can do it. It's just after your first time, you have to wait a minute so you can fully appreciate that.
Because I don't even remember when you did the video, because I actually had the video. In fact, I actually will probably post the video on here in the break of
at the memorial show.
Yeah, no, actually, I'll do it right when you're in the break. So your video will be in here of you taking that shot. First time, but definitely. How do you like that?
Okay, and how many?
Do you like it better?
It wasn't as bad as the first time.
It's probably because so you're getting used to it already. So there you go.
That's because I lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chi-town.
All right, so you're looking at Soda Streams.
The bundle is 130. You get, I think, 2 CO2 canisters, 2 or 3 bottles, some bubbly.
Realistically, we don't need multiple bottles, right?
No.
I don't think.
No, because we're going to be mixing it with alcohol anyways.
Or 100, and you get a bottle and 3 canisters.
I think that might be the way to go right there, personally. But
yeah, well,
that's your guys' call.
So whatever you guys want to do, we'll all divide it evenly and get it. I'll order off Amazon. All right, so we're going to go into the details of this movie of Starship Troopers, directed by Paul Verhoeven, known for his distinctive and often provocative style.
Twitch is not on.
What?
Twitch ain't on.
Twitch is on. This is live here.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to take a break. So
are we Twitchless?
Oh, well, we'll do it for the second part, so it's fine. So Starship Troopers, the other movies that Paul Verhoeven has done, Turkish Delight from 1973, Katie Tipple from 1975, Soldier of Orange from 1977, The Fourth Man from 1983. These were more of his Dutch films.
What about The Fifth Man?
No, it's actually called The Fourth Man. I thought it was... thank you for the joke. I appreciate it. Also, he's done the classics RoboCop. He did Total Recall. He did the classic erotic thriller Basic Instinct. He also did Showgirls, which I'm sure that's actually considered a cult classic.
Yeah,
it is. They did Hollow Man. He did.
I got towels.
Yeah, he did Black Book. He did L. He's done many movies. He's very known for being very, satire, very extreme, a lot of nudity and sex in his movies. He likes having that in his movies and stuff like that. Starship Troopers had a budget of approximately $105 million. The film grossed about $121 million worldwide at the box office. Despite its mixed critical reception, it developed a strong cult following over the years. So this is considered a cult movie. The cast of the Starship Troopers includes Casper Van Dien as Johnny Rico. We got
a stupid name.
Yeah, it is. I always thought it was Casper Van Dam, but it's Casper Van Dien.
Hey, damn!
Denise Richards as Carmen Ibanez, and I'm sure everybody knows Denise Richards.
Stupid.
Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser as Carl Jenkins. We got Dina Meyer. Huh?
What?
Dina Meyer as Dizzy Flores.
Yummy.
Jake Busey as Ace Levy.
And he was fun. I thought he was. Busey's fun and everything.
Yes.
My favorite character.
His fucking teeth came fucking well before he ever showed up on screen.
Clancy Brown as Sergeant
Awesome.
Zeb. Yes. He's amazing. Michael Irby as Captain Dedler. We have Rico Martinez as Private Raschek. We have Patrick Bolton as Lieutenant Raschek. And then we have Matt Levin as Sugar Watkins. We also have Michael Ironside, which, in my great great casting. And I loved him in Total Recall, though. He was great. And
Martin
also,
Scorsese is great in everything he fucking does.
Highlander too.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys like Highlander too, so in
I
November,
like him in everything. He is fucking awesome.
Yes.
yeah,
He's a great character actor.
yes. Other movies that came out in November 1997, we have Starship Troopers, of course. We have The Man Who Knew Too Little. We have The Addams Family Reunion, which I believe is the third movie with direct-to-video. We have The Jackal with Bruce Willis.
Oh, that was so good.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
I like the Jackal.
No, so
It's a
good.
good movie.
Jack
David-
Black. All right.
David-
Young.
Yes.
David Fincher's The Game.
Oh, that
Game's
It's a
see,
really that's a good movie.
that was a great
Yes,
fucking movie,
that's a
dude.
good
I
movie.
loved that movie. So many
Yes.
twists. Oh,
Yes, and then Donnie Brasco.
great one.
Donnie Brasco's
Yeah,
good.
so
Great
a
one.
lot of good movies out there.
What's the twist?
What was that?
The game.
Yeah.
For the tasting room for the plot twist,
Yeah.
the game would have been
Mhm.
perfect.
The Game is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas. I actually really enjoy Michael Douglas. Among the movie's famous fans of directors for this movie, Martin Scorsese, Joe Cohen, and Ethan Cohen. So the Coen brothers. Oliver Stone loves this movie. It's one of his favorites. And also director Takeshi Mike of Old Boy.
Now they've all said this is one of their favorites.
Out loud in public?
Yep.
I mean, it's a great.
Believe it or not, no, believe it or not, there's a lot. There's a lot of
Kicked out of
fans.
Hollywood for
There's
this.
a lot of. This is Paul Verhoeven's favorite film that he's ever directed.
Because I can tell he would be having a great time directing this, but
That's because he was naked.
I was just saying, you had to be naked while filming it.
Fucking old pervert.
Yes.
he got. Is he looking at his fucking dick? All right, come on.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take our break. And hey, guys, make
Is that
sure.
why she was laughing in the shower
Yeah.
scene?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and take our
it
break.
was, it was see through.
So during our break, I am gonna
Poor
post.
him.
During our break, I'm gonna post a video of Mike taking his first shot of Malort at a wrestling event that I met Mike at, which was a great event, by the way. For what was his
Love
name? For Love Bug. Yes, that was a fun
Good
wrestling
cause.
event.
Good cause.
Yes. So go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and take a break. We will be right back.
Bye.
We will not.
It's called Malort. I'll leave a little bit.
Mike will take on the world. He's going to take his first Malort.
I am not looking forward to this. I'm not even gonna smell it.
Just take it down.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That is fucking horrible. And I gotta finish it?
Yeah, you got to finish it.
Hold on, I want to leave some for him.
Let him sip.
Here.
Let the young man finish
Don't smell it.
it. Yeah, just take it. I don't drink, so it's going to be tough. This is for Bob. It's barely the alcohol. It's very, yeah, right, sure.
This truly is a punishment.
Can I get an ice cube or something?
Nothing. You can't wash it down. That's the
Bread.
rule.
I need some bread.
The rule is you can't wash it down. Oh my god.
Right. Perfect.
What is up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What is up?
How you doing? What's up, guy?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back.
That's awesome.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little punishment shot.
You ever tried
my-
Berchovka?
I've had that.
Yes, I know you've had it. I brought it for the show.
What is that?
It's a Czech liquor. They refer to it as their stomach medicine.
Oh,
Herbal.
It's a very herbal medicine.
I'd like to try some stomach medicine.
I don't know if we have any more here. I'll check.
All right. Do you have your shot glass here? All right. So we're going to go ahead and have Mike try this Don Horencio and get his opinion if this is actually good tasting tequila. So here you go, buddy. That is Don Horencio
Is it-
tequila.
Considered sipping tequila or shooting tequila?
You know what? I never looked that up. Just take it as a shot. Or you can sip it if you want.
I'm going to sip it first.
Go ahead. All right.
Oh, no, you could sip that.
You
That's-
like it?
That's beautiful.
Does it taste like tequila?
I taste the agave, but if someone gave this to me, I would think it was another agave drink. I wouldn't think it was tequila.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Did you enjoy it though?
I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this.
But so if you reviewed that as a tequila, would you give it a bad review because it doesn't taste like tequila?
no,
Okay.
no, because
There you
good tequila doesn't taste nasty like tequila.
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't that bad. So Goot loved it, but Ragnar and Stu, I think you said it was okay, but you said that you gave it a bad review because it did not taste like tequila.
It's too sweet.
If you were expecting
It's
tequila,
too
you would.
sweet.
It is sweet. It almost has a sweetness like bourbon,
Yeah.
but not the bite of bourbon or rye.
Yeah.
But it has the agave sweetness at the end.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
It's. I think if the sweetness was toned down on it,
Mhm.
it might be fine.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just too fucking sweet.
I wouldn't want to shoot it, and I wouldn't mix this in a cocktail.
Yeah. No, I think I believe we put it in shot glasses just to try it out and everything else. So I don't know. We sipped on it, but it was definitely something different. So today, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that punishment shot from when Mike when I met him over at the wrestling event. That was
It wasn't a punishment shot. It was a congratulation. You get to try my Lord shot.
Casey didn't like it either. So we're gonna get to the movie
It
here.
sounded like you were throwing him under the fucking bus, like you were a fucking. little
No,
cat.
it was
Hey.
funny because
Casey
when,
didn't like it either.
when he took the shot, he was just like quiet. He was like, "Oh, I guess it didn't affect you." And
He
said,
completely no-sold the shot. Completely.
"Yeah." He just, but then he said, "Yeah,
That's
it's
the
not
worst-
bad.
that's
That's
the
the
worst
worst
thing
tasting thing I've ever had." So
So why you're talking about punishment shots? I need to bring one up,
Uh-oh.
but I don't know who to call it on
Okay.
because the Gladiator episode.
Okay.
Who edited that episode?
that'd be Ragnar.
Why?
That was Ragnar.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. At the beginning of it, while you're doing your drink review,
Okay.
there is a Coffee Bros commercial going on in the background during the entire
That was
time
not
you were.
me. That
Huh?
wasn't me. That was Ron.
That's me because I was the audio. I already know that, and I fixed it. God damn it! So I got to get the
So you
punishment
didn't
shot.
fix it.
I fixed it after somebody told me about it.
Mm.
Elle from Spoil My Movie told me about it. Somebody else told me.
Mm. Okay.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I actually, it was. I heard it the day before yesterday. I was listening to it.
Isn't there,
That's,
isn't there a time limit
it's
on
not
punishment
Ragnar.
shots?
He did,
No,
the,
no.
he did the video. He did the video version. I did the audio, so
We
that's my
encourage
fault.
our listeners
Okay.
to call us out. All right. I mean, you're the first one.
Go
and we
back
give-
to the
no.
very first
Yeah.
episode and start from there calling us out.
Absolutely.
All right,
If it
here we-
hasn't been called out before.
If it hadn't been called out before, that's why I was worried. I wasn't sure if this had been called out
Well,
yet.
he's spinning nice now.
That's what happens when you have a
Anger.
tight nut. Is that a
She's not here.
Oh, okay.
all right, so we're gonna have to do a respin. Ready?
And I can represent her.
See, you're
So
trying
when
to
I'm seeing
break the
Crystal
fucking
picks
wheel.
now, I'm picturing
Oh.
Hey! Something in Rick and Morty. The aliens from Ice-T's planet. The
Self-destruct.
crystals.
Oh, shit.
I know what it's supposed to represent, but that's what I see now. I keep waiting to see Ice-T's face appear on it.
All right, let's get our shots poured. Yep, it's Malort for everyone. Self-destruct is a Malort for everybody.
I just had something yummy.
That's all.
Yes, and now you're something even yummier.
Oh my god, that is classic. That is great. Oh, I'm sure Stu is
Sorry
happy.
about that, guys.
But Adam, what are you drinking, young man?
Anna is supposed to be bringing down
Anna, you better bring something
That-
crazy for him.
crap that she brought me last time. I can't remember what it was. It was that probiotic stuff.
Okay, yeah, good.
To make you poop your
Kombucha.
pants.
Oh,
So-
that's great.
So appreciate the call out, Adam.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, but you
I
know
gotta
what?
see if I have any more of that at home.
I confess it was me though, so that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Good job, Adam.
All right.
All right. As soon as she gets down here with my stuff, I'll drink that.
Prost.
All right. Well,
Oh,
cheers.
there
to-
she comes.
I think she's right behind you.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
she's
here
right
we go.
Oh God. You might only get, well, I'll hold on to it just in case. This
Oh,
happens
she's like in
again.
the background smiling like,
Oh yeah. She loves this.
Oh, that's great.
Ugh,
How do you
it
feel?
just smells like crap.
Mike, you all right?
Oh,
You didn't think you were going to be taking that many Malort shots tonight.
Whew.
All the time I lived in Chicago, I had never heard of this crap.
Really?
No, we never heard of it before.
Yeah, just in
Stu,
case
you
you
heard
don't
of it,
know.
right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Well, no, but before
Yes. No.
before the Weird Science episode.
So, you said you lived in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a Chicago handshake it's like an Irish car bomb,
Right.
but it's this dropped into old style beer. And I'm assuming at Chicago, you know how wonderful old style beer also is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
It's cheap.
Yes. So that's an Irish car. A Chicago handshake is Malort dropped into old style beer, which I'm now thinking I got to find myself a way to get old style beer because I want to do that for a future episode.
Well,
Now I've seen.
Google.
I just saw a short of someone with old style beer with a mini Malort stuck in the side, popped the bottom, and chugged it.
Yeah, look at it. That's a ghetto Chicago handshake right there.
Everything in Chicago's
Hey,
ghetto anymore.
yeah.
all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the movie here. So the
Oh fuck, we're
We're
doing
doing
a
a fucking movie.
yeah, we're doing Starship
shit.
Troopers.
I thought we were just fucking having a great time,
We are.
celebrating with Mike here. You know, having enjoying seeing what new.
Hey,
alcohols
he's
we
so
can
happy
try.
to be with us. He gets to join another
Yes.
shot of Malort. I mean, seriously. I mean,
Yes.
2 in a fucking night.
How you doing, Adam?
Never know. You might get a third one.
No, I'm okay.
You doing good?
Oh, yeah.
how did
That stuff was
probiotic
nasty.
shit taste like?
Yay!
Kombucha's disgusting too.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what this was.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
Starship Troopers. We got Paul Verhoeven, of course. Now, Paul Verhoeven, you know many movies from him. I've always been a big fan of Paul Verhoeven on his films because he's very interesting director, especially when he gets naked for the roles to when they're doing the shower scene in this movie, which is very, very interesting. Him and this cinematographer do that shit, and I wonder if that makes people, the celebrities, feel kind of awkward. But
I don't think anybody there at the time was considered a celebrity. I would argue.
No, they weren't.
Yeah,
and
not
it
at
was
all.
on purpose.
the shower scene, maybe.
Oh, what's that?
Have
It was
you
on purpose.
What other movies?
Yeah.
What other movies has Dizzy
Yeah.
been in? Have you seen what other movies?
I
Has she,
feel like I've seen her in a few
She's
things.
been in a handful
Yeah.
after this.
I don't remember that many movies.
Was she a 90210 alum?
I don't
Was
believe
she?
I
so.
don't think so. Do you remember the Birds of Prey TV show?
Yeah.
I mean, I could be completely fucking wrong.
No,
but
I
she
think
just
she-
has that look.
She has that
She was
feel.
on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you remember the Birds of Prey television show when they had the Birds of Prey
Oh,
series?
yeah, that's right. That
She was in that.
fucking existed.
She was
yeah.
in Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the
really?
TV show, not the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've never seen that. I didn't even know there's a Birds of Prey TV show. I know
She's
the
been
movie.
in Johnny Mnemonic,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Yep.
remember her from that. From
Yep.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dragonheart, Saw 2,
She was,
Oh, yeah.
Saw 2,
she wasn't.
Saw-
Saw,
after this.
Saw 3,
Yeah, she was.
She was in Dragonheart.
Piranha 3D,
Yeah,
she
Starship
was.
Troopers,
Yeah.
No,
Starship.
it's Piranha 3 Double D. Get it right. All right. You're gonna
No.
honor it. Let's.
No, it's Piranha 3D.
It's the first Piranha.
There's two 3Ds. There's
Yeah.
3D
They're
and
right.
3 double D.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
she was
That's
in the
right.
3D version.
Because I, in my mind, it went straight from Piranha to Piranha 3 Double D.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great naming.
What else?
She was in Bats.
She was in Bats.
I remember her in that.
Katie's mom.
A lot of direct-to-video shit from looks of it, or maybe
yeah.
TV shows.
She
or
was in
something
Saw
like that.
4.
She was in Saw 3, Saw
Yeah.
2.
She
Saw
was. No, I
Saw
remember
1
in Saw.
through 4.
Yeah, she was the inspector or the cop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
God, she's been in a lot.
She's done a.
She's been in a Wild Things fucking sequel movie.
Yeah.
Did she get naked?
I don't know.
She got naked in this movie.
Wild Things, Diamonds in.
She's not bad looking.
She's beautiful.
Diamond-
No,
Diamonds in
she's
the Rough.
fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
She's smoking hot.
Yeah, which we'll come up to one of those questions, but that's funny. All right, so the beginning of the movie, it starts with the
TV shows.
propaganda, with
that's
the
funny.
commercials. Would you like to know more? Which I actually have a clip of Would you like to know more and everything else. Very interesting because, like I said, it's propaganda and everything.
Your basic arachnid warrior isn't too smart, but you can blow off a limb.
Neil
Still
Patrick Harris.
86% combat effective. Here's a tip. Aim for the nerve stem and put it down for good.
But you don't ever say where the nerve stem is.
Would you
Where
like
he
to know
shot.
more? Everyone's doing their
He
part.
was shooting
Are you?
everywhere.
That's the stem of the nerve.
So where is
The
that?
war effort needs your effort.
Where?
At work, at home,
Where
in
is
your
it, though?
community.
Where? Exactly where, though? What part?
We now break
Where
net
the
and take
nerves
you live to Fleet
But
Battle
what are they
Station
connected?
Ticonderoga, deep
The nerves.
inside the
Where?
erected quarantine
That's
zone,
them.
where
Where?
the men and women of the Federal Armed Services prepare to attack. 2, 1, you're on.
No one here in the AQZ knows exactly when the invasion of Thandathu will occur, but everyone's talking about it, and the talk says tomorrow. Here's a bunch of MI kids that look like they could eat bugs for lunch.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum,
So,
yum.
Trooper, you're not too worried about fighting the arachnids?
Hey, shoot a nuke down a bug hole. You got a lot of dead bugs.
I just hope it's not over before we get some.
Some say the bugs were provoked by the intrusion of humans into
Let
their
me tell
natural
you
habitat.
something.
That a live and let live policy is preferable to war with the bugs.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Big fat fuck.
Did you say his acting was pretty bad?
No,
Johnny Rico.
it was perfect
No,
for the role.
For this, yeah, exactly.
You think it was good? So you don't think it was wooden or
For
anything like
the
that?
role.
For the role?
It was
Wooden
perfect.
acting?
Okay.
No, not even fucking close,
Okay. I'm curious if you all thought he had like very wooden acting in this movie.
man.
No,
Or Casper
would
Van
I
Dien.
ever say Casper Van Dien is fucking a great actor?
You would know
Never.
No.
I don't think he would. The only movie I remember him from was like Sleepy. He was in Starship Troopers 3, of course. Came back
And
as-
5.
Was he? Oh, he's the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You told me on
And
the fourth.
5, he was the voice, yeah.
He wasn't on
Not
the fourth
4,
one.
but in 5.
He wasn't 5, but on the fourth. Okay.
All right,
His
so
character was in 4, but not.
You talked about the opening scene.
Yeah.
Do you know that was shot to mimic the Triumph of the Will? It was a propaganda movie made by the Nazis.
I could totally see that.
I can see it.
Okay. Yeah. No, we were going to get into this
Mhm.
talk right here. How you guys feel like that the Starship Troopers are a resemblance of the Nazis?
And not just the Nazis.
Yeah.
It's a satire of Nazi Germany and the
Fascism.
Yes.
but also of the America propaganda machine during Vietnam.
Yeah.
Right.
And how one-sided everything was shown
Right.
during that time. And Nazis bad, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Vietnam, I side with America.
Yes.
But I'm not saying we've done no wrong, because we've absolutely done shady fucking shit. And
Everybody has.
We sold the story to the people
Yeah.
a very specific way in order to get what we wanted at the time.
Right.
And this entire film was a fucking satire of how twisted and singular the view of a specific people can be, but they just did it on a global scale versus everything else. We were tearing apart these bugs fucking babies in science fucking class, and the bugs decided, this is some bullshit, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, and threw a rock at us.
Yeah.
I understand that's defense.
Well, the thing,
Right?
if you look at the opening scene, the entire, like, the way they're standing in formation,
Yeah.
it is an exact mimic of that Nazi
I
propaganda.
know exactly what you're talking about with
'Cause
all the
it's-
soldiers in
yeah.
the
It's
line.
meant to give you a nationalist pride,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
but in a global scale.
And that's why this movie is so misunderstood in its time, and that's why it didn't do well in the theaters.
Well, Clancy Brown himself said, as an actor, said that when he did this film, that he felt like this film was dangerous, actually,
Yeah.
and it shows the real,
It is.
exactly. He said that
Because Clancy Brown, they were painting him as this war hero. They were going to totally sell him as the same way the Nazis were selling their fucking people and shit like that,
Yeah.
as this big bad motherfucker. Like, they eventually sold Rico as this big bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
In order to drum up war
Recruitment.
bonds and
Yeah.
shit like that.
yeah.
Which is what every country realistically does. They paint it one sided, and this
But
was
those war bonds ain't worth shit.
Right.
I mean, now they're not. At the time, the government did honor it.
Yeah.
The
They weren't,
government
yeah,
did
but they
honor
weren't worth. They weren't worth much even when they came out.
Yeah, but they
You
did
know?
honor them afterwards, after the war. It is, that's where the idea of savings bonds came
Mhm.
from.
Well,
And it is a small increase. You're not getting fucking rich.
Yeah,
It's a small
no.
fucking increase, but you're doing your part as a citizen to help finance an effort to protect your way of life in your mind.
Well, the thing about
And get paid
this,
for it.
the thing about this is that this movie is actually based on a book, which the film is an adaptation of Starship Troopers.
You said you were going to read that, right?
No, and I did not read the book, so I'm not saying I lied. I decided that I was going to change.
Neither did the director.
That's what I was about to get into. Believe it or not, that's in my notes. The film adaptation of Starship Troopers, directed by Paul Verhoeven, offers significantly from Robert A. Heinlein's novel in several ways. But director Paul Verhoeven admits to have never finished the novel, claiming that he read through the first 2 chapters, which is basically the same thing when it came to me in the audiobook. I went to the first 2 chapters and I was like, I'm done.
Is this motherfucker comparing himself to Paul Verhoeven?
It sounds like it.
No, I'm not comparing myself to Paul Verhoeven, but I'm just saying I did the
really
exact same
sounds
thing.
like you just
I'm
did.
not trying to, but anyways, let me get back to my thing. So became both. He said through the first 2 chapters, became both bored and depressed, calling it a very right-wing book. In Empire magazine, he told screenwriter Edward Nemir, who's also the writer of RoboCop, to tell him to the rest that they decided that, well, both the novel and its author, Robert A. Heinlein, strongly supported a regime led by a military elite. They would make the film a satirical of the contemporary American politics and culture. So
I never read the Starship Troopers, so I do not know what the original is.
I do have the differences.
So,
good. So you can go with
the
the
original
differences I have.
Starship Troopers, the writer, it originally came out in some the little graphic novels. They were short stories in some magazines.
Oh, so it kind of reminds me of Stephen King with The Green Mile.
Right.
Yeah.
And he eventually went on to write several books of these stories for Starship Troopers. And there are a bunch of differences, and I'll let you get into them because I wrote down some too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got a whole little list of stuff that are the difference between the movie and the book.
But I'd rather listen to Mike because it sounds like he actually did his own work and not just copy pasted what they find online.
We can have him do the book part. That's fine. But I'll do some of my notes and we'll
no. Go ahead and I'll jump in.
Oh, that's fine. Anyways, other things that we're going to talk about this movie. So we talked about the commercials here, and what do you guys think of the high school life that they had? Do you think that was filmed really well? It also was very nice.
It did not seem like high school.
It did not seem
That's
like
no high school I went.
Of course,
I know that did definitely not seem like high school.
But you got to think this high school is set in a world that has already been taken over by a dictatorship. It was a military style dictatorship, but it's already been taken over by a very iron-fisted ruling party.
Especially with Michael Ironside's character being the teacher, especially teaching the whole thing right there.
But the
but
thing
he played a very good role as a fucking teacher.
He did amazing because he wasn't forcing them into it at all.
Exactly.
He was being honest and telling them to make their own fucking choices.
Exactly.
But the students didn't. The students and none of these soldiers or anything, none of them realized it was fascism.
No.
They didn't. They just, this is the way of life.
Yeah.
And same thing that I hate to fucking say it. That's what Nazi fucking Germany was.
Exactly.
That's what Nazi youth was.
And that was this,
all right. We had a fucking pope who was part of the Nazi fucking youth.
Yeah.
All right. That's just what it was.
Right.
At the time. It's not. I'm not defending it and saying it was right in any way, shape, or fucking form.
Right.
But just like slavery. All right. It existed. It's what it was. It was a style of life at the time. I'm not going to say the people of that time were all fucking evil assholes because they just followed what.
It was the way of the time. And the thing is, back then, it wasn't considered a crime or anything like that. That was part of life. And then we realized the mistakes that we made and changed.
Yeah. So Radchek in class was telling them that democracy was a failure.
Yeah.
And that was the whole downfall of society was democracy.
And they glanced over that so quick.
And the only way that you can control was through violence. Violence was the way to control everything.
Yeah.
And that's what he was telling the students in class.
And here's what's
he wasn't wrong, though.
I agree.
In his
in
thought.
a fascist society.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I agree with a lot of his fucking points.
No, I agree.
I personally believe in government service, whether it's through military or it's through local level, whatever it may be. I personally believe every citizen should be mandated the way Israel, the way Switzerland, the way numerous countries around the world do, they mandate once you become the age of consent, you are required to serve your country for X amount of time.
Yeah.
In order, then you've earned your rights. You paid your dues to society, as we all have.
I think that's the only way you can appreciate
though,
freedom.
Yes.
Well, if you remember when, Mike, when did you? No, well, no, it still would have applied to you as well. But so it would have applied to all three of us. I think it was 1964, where all legal aged males had to sign.
Oh, the selective service.
Yes.
Okay,
I couldn't remember. I knew what it was. I couldn't remember what it was.
No, 100%. Which that still exists. The selective service still exists.
Yeah.
The draft, basically.
It
but
is.
you no longer have to sign up for it. You are automatically fucking signed up. It is 100% done now. They realize we can reach out and touch you no matter where the fuck you are. We don't need you fucking, just come in and tell us how to reach you.
Yeah.
No, we know how to touch you. If a draft comes, we're gonna get your ass.
And that's when,
I'd remember signups for selective service. I mean, that was actually done in school.
Yeah.
They actually, when you turned 18,
as a
I
male,
think I did it at 17.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even then, you're just putting your name in the lottery for the fucking draft. That is.
If it ever does come up.
Yeah. I
But
personally believe in the mandatory service that we have in other countries. Not even the voluntary service where you get extra benefits in this society, in the Starship Troopers Society.
Yeah.
You volunteer, you got citizen versus civilian. I personally believe if everybody had to go out there, whether you were out there picking up trash, watching kids, fucking serving your country on the front lines,
right,
whatever level it is, you're doing something for the benefit of society as a whole.
Yes.
It will teach you a better respect and understanding of what we have, what freedoms we have, and what we're trying to protect.
Yes.
1,000% agree.
Yes.
Yeah. So I agree
especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but especially I think nowadays. Because I remember there was a thing roaming around where they were talking about the fucking draft, and parents are fucking like all up in arms. Like when it came up to where women were going to be drafted.
Yeah.
Where they were going to be eligible because it was only males that were eligible to be drafted.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it became a thing. Well, we're female aged. We're going to become eligible.
Yeah.
And fucking people were. I was watching reports and videos of people's responses of it. Of like my daughter is never gonna fucking get drafted. She's never gonna fucking do this involuntarily.
I remember
shit like
hearing
that.
same videos about that.
So there's some very
and like to me, honestly, the problem with that is if the draft was ever to come up,
shit's gone sideways.
Yeah, everything is shit the fucking bed.
Didn't they say the draft is coming back?
They've talked about it for years.
Yeah,
I read recently where
it's always a threat that if we don't maintain a certain level of our fighting force, then we need to do what we need to do.
Yeah, which I agree, because you are fighting for your country, and that you need to do your part.
But the draft should only be, enacted or brought back and come up when it's extremely fucking necessary.
Right.
See, but then what argument do you make for the extreme necessity? So we, as America, we are the largest fucking spender on military in the fucking globe. All right,
and we have the least amount.
All right. So it was an Air Force general who was the chief of staff at the time. I'm blanking on his fucking name. He said, America is not the world's peacekeepers. We are the world's peace enforcers.
Yeah.
That's always been a quote that's fucking stuck with me. So we're the ones willing to do what needs to be fucking done. and spend the money to make it fucking happen. When shit goes sideways, the world looks to us to correct the balance.
Big dick swings a big stick.
Yes. So, but to maintain that, even during peacetime, we need a minimum size force.
Right.
Because how long it takes to stand up an operational force when shit goes fucking sideways for training and stuff like that. We need a minimum size force to pop off if something goes sideways. So during peacetime, I could see a draft potentially happening during peacetime, which everyone would be so against that idea. Oh, we're at peacetime. Why do we need to draft? Why do we need to do this? Why do we do that? It's not because of what we're doing right now. It's because of what we need if stuff goes sideways. If Russia decides they don't like what fucking Ukraine and NATO is fucking doing over there, so they get big dick energy, and we have to kind of put their fucking dicks in the ground.
Well, that also, we're going way off subject.
We are, but
it's a good conversation for the movie.
No, but it is on subject though.
Yeah.
Like that also plays in account the big dick that's in charge.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yes.
If you don't have the big dick that's in charge telling everyone else, what is what, then you have basically what happened with Russia and Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, us being the enforcers of law and around the world. Unfortunately, for us, it's unfortunate because it has fallen on us, on the United States. But the fact that
and we're such a young fucking country for this.
We are the youngest.
All right.
And you know why they say, hey, you know what, United States, go fucking deal with it? It's because we are the fucking youngest. We are the dumbest and stupidest ones to fucking go out and do it.
Yeah.
We're not the youngest, though. You look around, there's countries that's been born since I've been fucking around. All right. And standing up. There's countries that's fallen and fucking risen and fucking fallen again in just a short time I've been on this earth. It's fucking weird.
Yes, but we are the ones that are standing, though.
Of the superpowers. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's weird that we're as young, dumb, full of cum, as the teenagers on the fucking block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's other country that we've been this way
since day one.
I know. Right? We've been fuck around and find out. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else, you stand in your lines. We're hiding in the trees.
Yep.
All right. Fuck you.
Fuck your shit.
All right, for that, what did you all think of the futuristic football?
That was fun.
It does look fun.
I like the way you just completely nope, we're done talking about this.
We are.
Let me
We're going this way.
This whole conversation is why this movie has been so underrated for so long.
100%.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any of this shit. I just liked the movie.
Just for the war scenes and the battle scenes and stuff like that. Yeah.
I saw this
I
when I was in
watched
high
it
school.
again when I got older.
Yeah.
And I started hold it. There's more to this movie than bugs and blasters and fighting and I didn't really know what it was, but there's more to it.
Yeah, the military politics.
And then I watched it.
It's more than just military politics.
It's
fucking it's government, it's world politics.
Yes.
And then I watched it again and I'm like, holy fuck. This movie is so freaking deep compared to all the other movies I've watched. And I missed it.
How much of this do you think, though, was Paul Verhoeven just kind of backwards falling into how layered this fucking movie is? He's good. He's good. He's awesome. I respect him.
Yeah.
But how layered this fucking shit actually is, I do not expect from him.
I don't know. Look at RoboCop. RoboCop is the same themes.
But only on RoboCop.
That's just a guy that calls out of work sick, and they tell him he needs to fucking come in no matter what. All right,
RoboCop. You have the very shallow first view young theme, and then you have one layer back.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you have. Those two layers right there, and both are awesome. Both are amazing, super fun time, and makes you think. Starship Troopers, you got the initial fun layer,
and layers,
you got a layer,
and layers, and
a layer, and a layer, and this.
You get more of it when you
fucking dude who just wanted to show his dick to the fucking to his
shower
scene. All right, it's a fucking weird dude.
Fucking old.
I agree with you. Paul Verhoeven's a weird guy, but he's a good director. His movies are entertaining.
But he's not somebody that I'm expecting to have
do this type of movie. So who would you expect?
I'm not putting an Inception level shit.
So what if this movie was directed by Oliver Stone?
Yes, I would.
Okay,
yes,
I would figure that. I could see that. Yeah,
even Scorsese at times.
No, I can't see
Scorsese
sci-fi with Martin Scorsese.
No, not necessarily sci-fi. But the way he can layer a story, and make you enjoy it on different views, and as you're looking at it from a different angle to a different angle to a different angle, appreciate it.
Right.
All right. That is a great, very mature artist level fucking director.
Yes.
All right. Paul Verhoeven, awesome, super cool. Love what he does,
but cheesiness
but I do not see him building the onion.
So do you think this is a cheesy movie that actually has a good point to it?
Yeah, but I think he fucking kind of stumbled into it.
Well, I think that
it's his favorite movie.
The story he got from the book, or the concept he got from the book, and the fact that he wanted to make satire out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and then the way he directed it, I think that it was a perfect storm.
Yeah.
And it came together, and maybe he did stumble into it.
Yeah.
But what he stumbled into, I think, is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes.
I mean, even watching
you watched all 5 of them.
I did. I did. And I'm not gonna lie, the story just kept building. It really did. Now, do I regret fucking?
I regret watching number 2.
That's your fucking OCD about watching
number 2.
every single like you watch all the fucking Crow movies.
But it's because it's telling a story, and I want to appreciate the story.
But do you feel like this is better as a standalone? Oh, go ahead, Ragnar.
You didn't watch. You didn't read the book.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you said that in the beginning. I'm just saying he said that in the beginning of the show.
I know that.
Yeah, but you said you didn't read the book.
Yeah, I will watch a movie.
I wasn't being condescending to him.
I never said you were. I
was asking him a question for a reason.
Okay.
I will watch a movie, and it's all its sequels to develop the story. Most of the time, before I would read a book, unless it's from an author that I already love, like Stephen King. I love his writing style.
Yeah,
I've either read / listened to probably 90% of his works.
Yeah.
And seen probably just about every film based on his works.
Even Needful Things.
I love Needful Things.
I know you do.
Fucking much. But it's rare that I will watch a movie based on a story from a writer that I don't know, and I'll go and read the book. I'm very one directional for some reason that way. I can't explain it. Just how my brain works.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No, so there was a reason that I was asking about that. It wasn't to be.
I thought you were gonna shit on me for it.
No. I wasn't trying to be a dick about it.
I wasn't saying that you were either. I wasn't saying that you were trying to shit on him.
Yes, you were.
No, it's just he said it before, so I was just correcting you.
Grown-ups are talking.
Oh, fuck you.
Right.
You can see my finger on your camera. That's
fuck are you doing?
Nothing. Never. Go ahead.
Okay. For a second there, I thought you had a glass and you're about
to That's what it looked like from here. Throwing some water on him.
We got fucking real. We got fucking real.
No. Reason I asked was because in the book, I was wondering if they continued the story from the book into the other movies.
Yeah,
that's why I was asking.
That I have.
How many books were there?
I'm not sure. There was more than one.
Well, you said it was a bunch of short stories added into made into one book.
But this movie here is based off of one book.
Yeah, the first one.
And
so I will say in the films, almost every single film, they have a new what do they call them? Not Fleet Admiral.
Sky Marshal.
Sky Marshal.
Sky Marshal.
Thank you very much. I think every single film they have a new Sky Marshal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
Which is
whatever is going on has to tie back to the Sky Marshal
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah.
So almost they're basically an Adolf representative.
So
but
who
they
would
have
be
their
Adolf?
own they all have their own different dictator vibes.
But who'd you say is a dictator in this movie?
They don't show him.
No, they do.
They do inside.
They the one who was
The one
first,
the Clendu, the one that dropped him in
Yes.
Clendu, the first one,
yes,
and he
they
resigned.
show that he resigned because of how fuck shit
No,
went.
that's one under.
No, that was the Sky
that
Marshal.
was the Sky Marshal, but he
And
did.
they replaced him with another Sky
With
Marshal,
the female.
the female Sky Marshal.
They didn't replace. Yeah, they replaced him, but the thing is, he resigned. He basically
And-
they replaced him.
resigned
so
in
he
shame.
got replaced by the next. So the Sky Marshal that's wearing the white uniforms like that is the head swinging dick.
I don't
It's
think
something where
so.
she said,
Yeah.
it's when she said that we need to
Because
know
it shows
the bug.
you in I after watching all 5, it does show you that when they put on the white uniform, they're the number one. They are the big dog. It is a strictly military government, and that is the highest rank.
How
that you
many
can attend.
fascist leaders stepped down from power?
So not a lot of fascist leaders
Couple.
step down, but you do have fascist governments that are traded in from one leader to the next. North Korea, you have the Zungs that are being traded from one to the next, and God, I hope it never fucking his sister never gets it.
One
She
to another.
fucking scares the fuck out of me.
No, that bitch is crazy.
She's when they were fucking thinking he was dead for a minute there, I
Mhm.
was like, oh, shit's about to go bad.
Mm.
Shit's about to go bad.
Bad doesn't describe it.
Oh. But it can happen. But also, you got to think this is a government that was founded strictly on military, and they were still honoring military. It wasn't it being founded behind a general who led an uprising. And no, it was the entire army fucking stood up and said, "Fuck this bullshit. We aren't listening to you politicians anymore." It wasn't a single general leading a revolt. So I think
It
because
was all of them that just said,
yeah,
elected. Well, not really elected, but
yeah,
said, "Hey, you look like you'd be good in charge right now."
they were appointed.
So there you go.
So because it was that military rule, it was still a fascist rule, but instead of a single person, it was a single entity, and that entity was the military.
Right.
That was ruling it. So it can more easily pass from one individual to the next.
I always felt the Sky Marshal was like one under whoever the leader was.
No, the Sky Marshal was the
leader.
big
Okay.
fucking dick.
All right.
And then depending on in the further ones, so Doogie Howser's fucking character,
Neil Patrick Harris.
yeah, he ends up becoming in charge of
psyops,
basically psyops.
Yeah, but he seems like he went more
it's
higher in the
game
chain.
theory or whatever they call their fucking shit.
No, they said that when they said the game in theory in the beginning, but it looks like he went
The
even
psyops.
higher. It became almost like the
Yeah,
he was the one in charge of.
So he
of
was. It was Black Ops. It was.
Yeah.
You know the big fucking big brain thinking shit.
Carl.
And in the further films, he plays a bigger role, even though it's not voiced by the same character by Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, so
anymore.
the character is in the other films?
Yeah. So it a lot of these characters come back. So you have Rico throughout most of the films.
Yeah.
So I think 4 of the 5 films you have Rico.
He wasn't in the
as
second, and he wasn't in the fourth.
No, he was.
You said he was in the fifth. He wasn't.
He wasn't voiced by Casper Van Dien in the fourth.
Van Dien was in the third, but his character.
I think that's Marauder, I believe.
Marauder.
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 Yeah.
Marauder.
No, but Marauder. All right. So what did you all think of the drill sergeant Zim? Do you think that was a good portrayal of a drill sergeant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
Especially in a society where the healing is as good as it is.
No shit.
Oh, right.
yeah.
I would absolutely see a fucking drill sergeant fucking your world up, knowing you just call a medic and you're good.
I had fucking two DIs when I went through that. Oh my god, dude. So this short little black fucker.
Oh, I got one for you.
He was probably I'm 5'10". He was probably 5'6". He was a fucking big old fucking boy.
Anybody need a drink while I get up?
No, I'm good.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good.
And first day, we get out into the fucking grinder, and no, where were we? No, we weren't even on the grinder yet. I think we just got done going through fucking processing.
Yeah.
And like I said, a little fucking short little fucking black dude. He fucking yoked out. And he fucking steps up. He's like, if any of you fucking motherfuckers want to try something, go right ahead. I will knock your fucking head right off.
So that's perfect. Right? Which is actually in the clip that I'm playing with Clancy Brown doing the same thing, where he's like, "Oh, what one of you guys want to take me down?"
Yeah,
and everything else.
Yeah,
here we go.
Most of you will not live to be in the mobile infantry.
Love Clancy Brown.
The trouble is, you are not good enough the way you are. Hands at your side.
I think I do, sir.
I and your senior drill instructor, career sergeant, Sim. Suck in that gun. Feet together. Think this had to happen to me? What a bunch of apes. No, strike that. You don't rate that good. Never in my life have I seen. Do you think I'm funny? Do I make you laugh? Do you think I'm a comedian, son? I'm sorry. The first words and the last words out of your stinking holes will be, sir. Do you get me? Sir, yes, sir. See that armory? Run around it. Run, I said. Run, keep pace. Anytime you think I'm being too tough. Anytime you think I'm being unfair. Anytime you miss your mommy, quit. You son from 1248, you grab your gear, you take a stroll down Washout Lane. Do you get me? Sir, yes, sir.
Fucking crooked ass.
I wonder if that's a handful of guts in a whole bunch of you. Now, who here thinks they got what it takes to knock me down? Sir! I guess maybe I do. Sir!
He says that a lot.
You all right, son?
Sir, yes, sir. It's Marv. Back is broken, sir.
Medic!
Dude's got an extra elbow.
Pain is in your mind. Who's next?
Sir! Recruit Flores reporting for duty, sir.
She gives him a run for his money. Oh, yeah. Good old Diz.
And then we also have the other classic scene with Busey, with the knife throwing scene.
The knife.
We gotta throw knives.
Which,
This is funny.
I had to get this clip because it's just so fucking good.
Third squad!
Sir, I don't understand. Who needs a knife in a nuke fight anyway? All you gotta do is push a button. Sir?
Ceasefire! Chain on that wall, trooper. Put your hand on that wall!
He knew.
Yeah, he was.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
He's got a point.
Duh.
Bugs don't have hands.
They're not pushing a button.
Clancy Brown played that role great. Now, you guys being in military, would you say that he played the role perfectly for a drill sergeant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
At that time, yes.
Okay. They've pussy-defied it a little bit?
They've done away
with a lot of things, yeah, because people are like Karens basically and complaining about everything.
Like they've done away
it's not
with
that they've complained about shit.
They've done away with the shark attack.
Yeah.
What's a shark attack?
All
I
right.
don't know what that is.
So the shark attack, you're getting off the bus.
Okay.
As you're getting off the bus, all these fucking TIs, DIs, depending on what branch you are in, what they call you, come out of fucking nowhere, just in your face, screaming, and they're overwhelming you.
Right.
All right, and just keep getting your emotions at a fucking 10 the entire fucking time.
Right.
Yelling at you, screaming in your fucking face.
You have no idea what to do, where to go.
Yeah. No matter what you do is wrong. All right.
No, because you've got hundreds of people coming through all at one time, and each bus is assigned. But when I went through, so I don't know.
Same thing for me.
And so you have your DIs that are already assigned, and fuck, you're stupid.
Yeah,
you don't know your ass from your elbow at the time,
right?
And you don't know who's who, what's going on. You don't know which way is left, right, north, south.
Yeah.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
You just know that you got off this fucking bus and you done fucked up. All right. And you got about fucking you got about a fucking dozen or so fucking people screaming and yelling at you.
Right.
You don't know where you're going, what you're doing, until they fucking tell you, until they call out your name and you figure out, all right, so you're gonna stand here, here, here. Don't fucking move. Don't breathe.
And everything's so fucking. I assume it's similar for you. It's so orderly. They got fucking feet, footprints painted on the fucking ground. You will stand right the fuck there where 1,000 other people before you will stand and 1,000 other people after you will stand, and you're all fucking standing in the exact same fucking spot, exact same formation from the word go. And you are not moving until they fucking tell you to.
And Mike, you've had that issue also with being in the Navy?
Yeah. Well, there was
where did you go?
Great Lakes.
You went to Great Lakes too?
Yeah.
Did you go in the winter or summer?
I went in September.
I'll say you went in fall.
So fall through winter.
Yeah. Okay. I went in January, so I was in there during the fucking winter.
Ugh.
Well, no, because so my brother, when he joined, I went to his graduation. He graduated in it was springtime, I think. I just remember him complaining because he was in his dress whites and having to be completely fucking clean. He couldn't do shit because you get a stain. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
with dress whites, you get a little fucking stain.
Yeah,
you're
discipline.
You're fucked.
Oh yeah,
you're fucked.
Did you guys still have leggings?
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't get anything on your leggings either.
Jesus Christ.
And they were white.
So they were really on point about how you look and everything else.
But I will say, you guys dress whites look really fucking nice.
The Air Force done better.
My dress whites.
The Air Force, we look like a fucking suit. We were in a fucking suit that had fucking rank on it, but that's about it. All right.
My dress whites got drenched in blood.
Adam, were you in the military?
Yeah, there's been a couple times with that.
No, I was not.
Okay, I didn't know if you were in the military or not.
It happened.
Nah, unfortunately, you couldn't go in for medical reasons.
Now the punishment in the punishment scene when Johnny Rico gets punished because
the NJP.
Yeah, was
NJP.
that
administrative punishment?
Yes, exactly. Would you feel that was actually portrayed the right way?
That didn't exist.
No, not at all.
Okay,
Thank God
I'm
that
curious. I don't know if
but I could see
you
that
could put the
being
brand
in existence
I've been there.
in a military-run government. I could see that being
Absolutely.
there. And that be considered non-judicial punishment. I could see that being considered it.
Well, that was a punishment.
Skin on my back.
Well, that was a punishment in the Navy in the like 17 and 1800s.
That was
so,
punishment in a lot of fucking shit over history.
Yeah, not modern like in our time.
Define modern because whippings still happen in modern times.
Really? Okay.
Define modern. I mean,
Depends
where
on
are
how country you're talking about like 40s and 50s, or you're talking about?
I mean, depending on
depending on the fucking country you're in.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, so we're gonna go off subject here on a little fun question here. Carmen, and then you got Dizzy. So we got the two female characters. You got the whole love triangle between.
Dizzy's gonna be more fun.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask.
100%.
Who
Dizzy
would you
more
feel?
fun.
Who would you pick? Dizzy.
Dizzy, I am fucking.
I figured that.
I am having such a great fucking time with
Okay.
Carmen. Fuck her in an uppity ass.
How about you, Ragnar?
All right.
No, fuck Carmen, dude. That fucking privileged little snot-nosed cunt. Dude, she's... I hate bitches like that.
Tell us how you really feel.
So she broke up. She sent Johnny a fucking
Dear John
Dear
letter.
John,
Oh, yeah.
Dear John video.
Yes.
Which
For
is
everybody in the fucking,
which is worse.
And everybody's
God
in the barracks.
damn it.
Everybody in the barracks got to see it too.
All right, friends. I've gotten a Dear John letter before.
Oh, damn.
Fuck
It's
you,
fucking
whore.
stupid, dude.
You gonna
right.
get fucking digged down by that fucking dude. Fuck you.
I got a Dear John phone call.
Oh, geez. How about Adam? What do you
At
think?
least you got the decency for a phone call.
Well, actually, I called her, and
shit.
some dude picked up the phone. So,
Fuck.
So John, Dear John, you.
yeah.
So,
Jody John'd you.
Adam, who would you pick, Dizzy or Cam? Or
Oh, Dizzy by far.
all right, Dizzy.
Yeah.
Mike.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Dizzy, hands down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Mike's been drooling over Dizzy this whole time.
oh yeah, I'm going to tell you something. They did this for test audiences.
Yeah.
And the test audiences thought that they should kill Carmen and have Rico go with Dizzy.
That would have been nice because it sucks that she died.
But-
I actually really enjoyed her character because I
Absolutely.
thought she was hot. I actually thought she was more of a badass chick, which
Yep.
is kind of hot in a way. And Ragnar's got to take a piss.
They tried to make Carmen
You want the
badass.
whole fucking world to know.
Well, I think that's what everybody knows that you're leaving.
No,
for.
actually, no. I appreciate what they did with Carmen and
I
Dizzy.
hated
I
Carmen.
thought Dizzy.
Dizzy was badass from the beginning.
She was.
Yeah, she was.
She was.
But she was also she played fucking football with the guys.
But it rang right emotionally.
Right.
Everything that happened. You knew she always loved Rico and everything like that. And just as he was starting to realize, hey, this chick's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Then that's when shit goes sideways.
Yeah.
And that emotionally gave him the scarring he needed to do what needed to be done.
Right.
And then he still had the emotional attachment to.
All right.
Hold on.
I got some more.
Right
some
there.
more alcohol.
Like I had like a piece of like peanut butter stuck to the back of my uvula or something.
Fuck. Oh, from the fucking little chunky shit.
So, but he had the maturity and the wherewithal when Carmen went down. It gave him the motivation to seek her out in a believable scene.
Yeah.
While also giving him the moment to get his full circle, time and saying, listen, yeah, you fucking hurt me, bitch, but I'm still the bigger man. I'm still the better person. I am. Just because you did what you thought was fucking right doesn't mean I'm turning my back on you and being a piece of shit.
Right.
No, you could have done the whole movie the same way, and at the end, have her crash and keep Dizzy alive. And I think it would have.
But I think you needed the emotional scarring of
Dizzy dying.
Nah.
Do you think
to make him
to make Johnny
mature?
See, I was going to bring
that
that
doesn't
up.
follow with the story.
After she died, you saw him put on the armor emotionally.
Well, he
opinion,
tried to put it on.
He tried beforehand.
No, but he became
even in high school.
He tried. I
understand that.
He wasn't able to be successful. When Dizzy died, though, is where he his balls dropped, and he did what needed to be fucking done. He still felt emotions. You could still see him feeling emotions, but he's like, no, I'm not letting my emotions rule me anymore. I am doing what needs to be done for the greater fucking good.
He became a better soldier.
He even has Carl whispering in his head, "Go down that fucking hallway, bitch." Yeah. And he fucking does.
Yeah.
And like that. So it all fit right. And then you see,
you say it's a, but do you think it's too fast and too rushing of a character development for him?
No, it's not, because you're assuming that it's like
going over
because he started as a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
He started as a whiny bitch. He was making all these mistakes with the camera.
I'm actually thinking after the attack on Klandaku and stuff like that, you're probably like a year and a half, 2 years into his fucking his serving.
Yeah.
It's like, so he's he's had time.
I know, but the thing is,
maybe even longer.
You are right.
When he went in, he was already serving for a minute. Going through training when fucking
I didn't even know the lifespan.
Buenos Aires.
Yeah, Buenos Aires got fucking wiped.
Well, so that's the thing. I don't know what the time span for this movie is, because in the movie it's very rushed because it's a 2-hour movie, but it feels like it was going really fast. But then when you think about it, it was probably an extended. Do you think this would have been better as a miniseries to make a better story? Because do you think it was too rushed? Or do you think it actually worked out pretty good?
I think it needed to be rushed to feed the satire.
Okay.
Yeah. I think if you had too much time to really develop the characters and care about them emotionally, then
you're losing a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to separate yourself and see the overarching satire that is being painted before you.
Right. Okay.
You can still care about the characters and everything like that, but you can't get too involved. Like, because if you really cared about Rico and him losing his family and everything like that, and Buenos Aires being fucking wiped out, and everybody he knew and loved and everything like that being glassed, because that's basically what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
you're gonna root more for the Earthlings and not be able to see at the kind of ridiculousness that is being painted.
I agree. And I'm going to go back to the question that I asked. I'm big dizzy and everything else, but talking about the Clendathu scene, that scene altogether, what did you all think of that the Clendathu drop? Do you think just the, when all the dropships, which kind of reminded me of Aliens when you think about it with the dropships and everything, but that scene altogether with the CGI. Now we're going to be talking about the special effects and that. What did you all think of that, especially with them landing in the background? You just see the tanker bugs.
All practical effects, though.
There's a lot of practical effects, but there's also CGI, especially with the tanker bugs, and then there is practical effects and CGI with the alien bugs, which they made a practical effect for every single bug, but they also, you could tell that there's CGI, which is actually, for the time, this was nominated for an Oscar.
They do develop some cooler bugs too in the future.
They do?
When they were selling this movie, they were having a hard time selling it.
Which I don't understand why, because it looks so great when you saw. I remember seeing the trailer and everything, and it looked,
because it feels like a B fucking movie.
So
it should be.
The original name for this was Attack on Outpost 9.
Yes, I remember seeing that in the notes.
So they tried to sell it as that, didn't work. Then they knew this book was out there, but they didn't think the rights were available. And then they got turned down. They got turned down. And then they found out the rights to the book were available. So they bought the rights to the book, and they returned and they said, "Oh, we're going to make this movie. It's going to be Starship Troopers. And we have this book to back it." So it was more of a convenience to have the book as the base for the movie.
Yeah. And but they changed it so much.
They did change it. So there's so much stuff that's different.
Yeah.
So the drop ships aren't even a thing in the book.
Yeah.
They were drop pods.
Yeah.
Each individual soldier was dropped down in a drop pod.
Okay.
Well, there's also,
but they were doing the special effects guy. I don't remember his name. I'm not real good with names.
It's the same guy that did. I know it's the same guy who did the special effects for Jurassic Park. This was nominated for best special effects. It lost to Titanic, actually.
Yes.
But
so they had who's this guy? He was an Olympian. Mitch Gaylord, the Olympian. They had him do. They filmed a scene with him running from one of the bugs,
right?
And they had the CGI guy do the whole CGI build up, and they gave that to the studio, and they said, "This is what we're going to do."
Right.
And the guy who did the special effects was working on Showgirls at the time.
You're talking about the cinematographer? There was no special effects in Showgirls.
Tippett? His name is Tippett?
Phil Tippett? Phil Tippett did Showgirls? Phil Tippett did a lot of stop motion and stuff like that.
Yes.
So how was he in Showgirls?
Hang on. I have
the bloody towels.
Tippett took time off from Showgirls, and he and his special effects team completed an arachnid demo that impressed the studio, and that gave them the go-ahead to proceed as if they were in pre-production, but they weren't actually green-lighted for the movie yet.
Right.
So if it hadn't been for that, the special effects that they showed that they could do,
yeah,
the movie would have never been made.
Well, for the time that this came out in 1997, the special effects were actually really good. I mean, right
The
now when you
bugs
watch
looked
it,
amazing.
they
Yes.
did.
The ships
looked
looked like
shit.
fucking garbage.
Yes, they did.
I was, yeah.
So
I would,
the ships, everything in space was
no of that time when you saw it in that
ships
time.
looked like garbage.
Now,
If
but
if the fucking bugs looked as good as they did, they could have made the fucking ships look good.
but they
had
were
the ability.
outsourced.
They
That
blew
stuff
their
was-
load on the fucking bugs.
The bugs looked amazing.
The
Disney
ships
jumped
look like
in.
shit.
Disney jumped in, and that's how they funded the movie then. So Disney jumped in and they outsourced the spaceships and everything in space
Yeah.
to the Disney special effects teams. They fell behind, and then they outsourced it again to another company.
Mm-hmm.
DreamWorks did some. Who was the one? Spielberg's company.
Industrial Light and Magic.
ILM.
No, it wasn't.
No.
that.
Amblin.
No, it wasn't that.
Steven Spielberg is Amblin or DreamWorks?
No,
DreamWorks is part of Steven Spielberg. That was
maybe
Steven...
maybe it wasn't Steven Spielberg, but it was another company that I can't remember the name of. But they did some, and they were so rushed with the time frame that the product suffered.
Yeah.
So the bugs were done by Tibbet and his people,
which did an amazing job.
Everything else was done by somebody else, and their time frame was so crunched, it ended up looking like crap.
So do you believe the ships look like crap?
Yes.
And you believe the ships look like crap, but you thought the bugs looked great.
Bugs look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the practical effects on the bugs were good too, because you could tell certain scenes that were practical effects, especially when that guy's like when the guy's in the bug's mouth being lifted up in the air, and then you see the CGI guy just like get ripped in half and everything else. But in my opinion, especially that whole scene when they're at the bunker at the near the close to the end of the movie, one where they have to rescue that general, and you just see all those bugs coming aboard, and then you see the dropship leaving with them. And you see little tankers big tankers out there in the middle of the whole crowd of bugs. Looked fucking great.
Yeah.
And for 1997, that wasn't bad.
The bugs looked great.
Yes.
But the ship, even the drops, the only you're talking about like the scene when the tanker bugs are throwing that fucking plasma
I'm talking about
shit.
anytime the fucking ships were moving in space and they're like looking to land or anything like that, everything looked horseshit. Everything looked like
I disagree. I don't think it was that bad. For that time,
everything
it was
looked
good.
like I took a fucking
They
model and just fucking like
Yes.
So you think it's like almost like Ed Wood type of style of directing. Okay.
I think they looked average for the time.
Yeah. For the time, I think they looked
how good the bugs looked for the time period made the ships look even worse.
Which
It's looked out of place.
You know what?
Yes.
You're right. It is Steven Spielberg, because I remember the tagline when the movie trailer came out from the makers of Jurassic Park.
Yes.
CGI
Yeah,
bugs.
yeah.
I just don't remember who it is. Was it Stan Winston? No, Stan Winston is more of practical effects. So it's not Stan Winston. So I'm going to have to look it up.
It'd be the equivalent of if Jurassic Park you had the amazing fucking raptors that you had in Jurassic Park, and then you had the claymation style fucking brontosaurus or something like that. You'd be like,
well, believe it or
what
not,
the fuck is this?
Jurassic Park was really considered to be claymation.
I don't care what it was considered to be.
Yeah.
So it was
wouldn't have succeeded nearly as much.
Who was it?
You have Jurassic Park, and then right next to it you have a brontosaurus from Land of the Lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would be.
All right.
These two things
Okay,
don't
I can see
fucking
what
match
you're
up.
saying. I can see what you're saying. How about the sets and everything? You think the sets look good?
Yeah.
The sets
were
look
fine.
like
Especially compared to the fucking goddamn sequel movies. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh no.
They do look like fucking cardboard fucking
The
cutouts.
third one was god awful. Second one was more of like
awful too. It was the same fucking
not
set
as
as
bad
the
as the second one was more of like it's more of like compact, like almost like aliens inside of a building. The third one, I remember seeing like the tall black dude that was like a general or something like that, standing in like a fucking trench or something. It was like the worst green screen I've ever seen in my life.
Is the same fucking trench that they were fucking standing in the second one. All right,
serious?
damn near.
Oh,
all right,
Jesus
the
Christ.
second one all the outside ones.
Yeah, it's
were
been a
that
while since
same
I've
little
seen those
fucking
two.
thing.
I remember I watched it. I remember I saw it and I was like, "What the fuck is this?
Super low
This
budget.
is so bad." But
and then the fourth and fifth one, they're like, "Fuck it, we're not even doing it live
We're
anymore.
just doing CGI.
We're just goddamn drawing it."
making it a video game,
Yeah.
basically.
They just called in for it.
Yeah.
So do you know where the location was for the filming?
No.
Bars.
No, it was
Nevada, wasn't it?
Badlands National Park. It was Hell's Half Acre, and it was so
shit.
Where's that at?
Nevada, isn't it?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was so hot that
How hot was it?
How hot was it? Half of the crew ended up with heat stroke.
No shit.
Busey got so sick they had to stop filming for a week.
Well, those things that they had to fucking wear on
Well,
the
they were
sun,
scared
I
Dad
can't
was going
understand
to show
that.
up.
So
Even boot camp?
Was that
Even
wouldn't you
boot
be?
camp?
everything that was done on alien soil? So
okay. Well, boot camp almost kind of looked almost like similar when you look, because it looked like a sandy area and stuff like that, just like the planet.
yeah, it might have been. I don't know. But
Yeah.
everything that was done on alien soil was filmed out in the desert.
Right.
And what they had to do is they drilled small holes in everybody's outfit so they could get air through it. But Busey, they had to stop filming for a week because he got sick. But they said daily there was 20 or 30 people getting heat exhaustion.
But I can understand that with what they were wearing.
Busey, his teeth were getting cooked.
Yeah.
And it's reflecting back.
Yeah.
You like Gary Busey?
That's why he was fucking.
I love Gary Busey. Jake Busey is super fucking fun to watch.
What other movies? I know he's in a
Tomcats.
lot of other movies. I'm just trying to remember some other movies that he was in.
I just
Was it-
said
was he- no, Frighteners. Was he in Frighteners? Jake Busey was the villain in Frighteners.
He was.
Yeah, I know which one you were talking about. I'm just saying, have you seen Frighteners?
Yes.
What other movies?
That's what I'm bringing up his list of movies right now.
Build
All
up
right.
his filmography.
Starship Troopers, Tomcats, Frighteners were the first three.
Fuck, I forgot Tomcats. Oh,
All
I
right.
remember that.
He just fucking said it. He literally just fucking said it multiple times.
I did that on purpose.
I don't think you did.
Yes, I did.
I
I
don't
did
think
that on
you fucking
purpose.
did.
I did that on purpose.
Oh my fucking god!
I did that on fucking purpose, and that was fucking hilarious.
Twister.
He wasn't in Twister.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Small fault. Yes, he was.
Where was he in Twister?
All right, hold on.
He was in
He
Twister.
wasn't he? He was one of the crew of the other crew. Oh crap! Gary Elwes' crew. He was part of them, I think.
I don't think so.
I'm
I
almost positive.
really
Nope.
don't
Here
think he was
he-
in Twister.
Yeah. Here he is right here. So the other crew.
Was he just a backup?
Yeah, so you had Yule, what's his name? Carrie Yule.
Oh my god!
All right,
Yeah.
next to him, in that fucking scene right there.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it back up. All right. Jake motherfucking Busey.
That is fucking weird.
Wow, I had no idea.
Jake fucking Busey.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a
Teeth are
quick.
right fucking there in your goddamn face.
We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back, guys.
Hey there, it's the Barrel Age Chicks. I'm Sammy.
I'm Snow. I'm Crystal, often called Moused. And I'm here too.
And then we also have Yen and Harley, who sadly are not with us, but that's okay. We're here to talk to you about our podcast. Woo! Tune in because it's a lot of fun. And you get to hear the chick side of things.
You're gonna BS about movies and drinking and life and momming. And
Lots
we're
of
good.
laughing. Lots of laughing.
I laugh, but it's great.
Yes.
We have finished our first season.
And we're starting our second season.
Good lord.
2024, here we come.
I know. Enjoy it. Join us on all of the platforms.
Hear them talk and me listen.
You talk.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Pretty much anywhere you can hear voices on a phone.
And yeah, so give us a follow, check us out.
Watch us give Ron aneurysms.
It's the best part.
And thanks for listening. We will talk to you soon.
All right, we are back with our show. So
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent
is amazing.
He hasn't seen it yet.
You have to see it. It's on. I think it's on Peacock.
I haven't seen it yet.
You have to see it.
I know.
Yeah.
So
For
maybe
the
I'll get a
record,
chance to
for
see
the
it.
record, Nick Cage is not awesome.
Yes, he fucking is.
Leaving
Las Vegas alone.
Yes.
No, that is.
No, it is.
That's an amazing fucking performance.
Yeah.
All right, The Rock. You didn't love him in The Rock?
He was good in The Rock.
No,
The Rock was fun.
no, he was horrible.
All right, so here
Well,
we go.
it's just because he played. It's always Nick Cage playing Nick Cage.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nick Cage Rock.
Yes, it is.
Nick Cage, Raising Arizona, two totally different Nick Cages.
It's still Nick Cage playing Nick Cage.
Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart. Gone in 6 seconds. Different fucking Nick Cages.
No,
but it's still
it's the same Nick Cage.
But it's
he just doesn't like Nick Cage. He just doesn't like Nick Cage.
A lot of his movies.
So you don't like Christopher Walken? Because Christopher Walken is fucking Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
All right. Every time he's always Christopher fucking Walken.
George Clooney is George Clooney.
No,
no,
he's not.
No, he's not.
No,
Not even
no.
close.
Yeah, I feel like he's the same
That's
role.
so on George Clooney
And fucking
Peacemaker.
no,
Three
Casino
Kings?
Heist.
Oh, Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
Yeah, Danny Ocean.
Yeah, those are two totally different fucking George Clooney's.
and Three Kings.
Three Kings, absolutely
Yeah.
fucking two different.
But just like you said, Alec Baldwin is the same in every movie.
Alec Baldwin's Alec Baldwin.
Fuck Alec Baldwin.
He's always Alec Baldwin.
I could have sworn you said George Clooney even when we were doing the whole thing about the Hunt for the Red October episode.
I don't remember that. I think George Clooney.
Why would
is
we bring
different
up George
Clooney
Clooney for Hunt for
Because we
Red
were
October?
going over actors who play basically the same thing. We even said Harrison Ford is always the same in every movie.
Yeah,
that
because
he's
Harrison
done.
Ford is always Harrison Ford.
That's why I feel
He's
like
awesome.
George Clooney is in everything that
He's
he's in.
Mr. Fucking President.
I don't remember bringing up George Clooney.
Yeah, I think we did.
I don't
I don't
remember it.
believe
Well,
so.
I might.
I don't
You might have to
think we
correct
did.
me on that. I don't know.
No.
What did you all think of Michael
I'm disappointed
Ironside?
that you don't love.
I
Nick
love
Cage.
Michael Ironside.
But you don't love Nick Cage.
He hates Nick
No,
Cage.
I don't like Nick Cage.
You can't stand him. No, there's actors you don't like. What actors do you not like?
Lots of actors I don't like.
Christopher Walken.
I love Christopher
I know
Walken.
you love Christopher Walken.
All right, that's my fucking boy right there.
Christian Slater.
Dancing Christopher Walken. All right, Dancing Christopher Walken is fucking amazing.
Kevin Bacon.
No, they're so far all of them are good actors.
Denzel Washington.
Love Denzel. Fuck you. How can you not like Denzel?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's fine. I'm just
Denzel.
trying to find an.
Denzel.
Yes, you're right. It is Denzel. Denzel fucking weird.
You and Chase had a whole big thing about that.
It's fucking weird. All right.
I think it was
It is
Denzel.
100%.
No, even he said
fucking
in an
weird. It's
interview that his dad is named Denzel. His name is spelt the exact same way, but it's pronounced Denzel because his mom.
But
Got-
separate the names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So who he's talking to.
that's how they fucking separated.
So fucking weird.
It is.
But Michael Ironside as
Love, fucking amazing.
Razchek. What did you all think of him altogether? And you think
Amazing.
that he did a good job in his role as
So I guess
especially
we
as a
gotta let him
teacher.
finish speaking.
We were it registers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Still trying to figure that part out after X amount of years.
Let me ask you a question about him.
Yeah, go ahead. Fucking raise your hand up like you don't listen to anybody else.
there's times where you guys don't listen.
Definitely better than Mike Steelbottom.
But I probably prevail when it comes to not listening. Yes.
So
yeah, you take the golden trophy for not
Sure.
listening.
And you take silver.
when they're walking through the valley, and that you can see
That
stuff
was
rolling
weak
down
as
the hill.
fuck.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And
The rocks rolling down.
yeah, and he sends his radio man up the hill. Now he's looked up there. He's not.
He
an
knows
idiot.
something's
He knows
fishy.
something up there. He
Yeah.
knows there is, but he sends the radio man up. Why did he do that?
I don't know. Why?
He wanted to promote Rico.
Well, I mean, you gotta be able to like. You need to be able to determine and solidify all the crimes that go into committing Rico. To have a lawyer actually do it.
Would you say
love
it's
it.
would you
so good. It's so good.
but would you say it's favoritism?
So good.
Would you say it's
I
favoritism?
think he wanted to promote Rico.
I
He
don't
may
think so.
have.
I
He
think
may
he may
have.
have had that ready to rock and roll if Rico stepped the fuck up. He was ready to rock and roll. But I think he sent him up there realistically. All right, see what the fuck's up there, and if shit's fucking sideways, call it in.
Yeah.
All right,
But
fucking goddamn radio fucking somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm sending my radio man. If he sees something fucking wrong, fucking call it in.
He knows
And then-
he knows something up there. He knows there's something up there. He's sending a guy who's already encumbered with a radio,
Right.
who's not going to be able to defend himself like someone else would.
Well, he's still got his rifle.
Yeah, but he's got that radio on. That's an
It is
encumberment.
wait, it is encumberment.
Yeah.
100%. But realistically, very few survive one-on-one period with the bug.
Yeah.
All right. So unless he's sending a whole squad up there, it doesn't matter if you're encumbered by a fucking radio or not. you're probably dead if there is a bug.
That's what I'm saying.
But he wasn't going to risk his squad, sending a squad up there when realistically he can send one person up there and either be yay or nay that there's something there. Real quick. It sucks. It's horrible. It's fucking bullshit.
I think he sent him to his death.
Yeah, he did.
You think he sent him to his death so he can
promote Rico?
I mean, expendable.
It happens.
See, to me, the Radio Man is less expendable than
he's the one that gets
a
his
normal grunt.
Is that the one that gets his head chopped?
Fucking put a hierarchy on it, but
no, he's the one that
normal
gets fucking dragged off.
Versus a Radio Man that's a more specialized training.
But he was also his whatever sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it rolls into when
you're number two. You send your number two,
or corporal, or whatever the hell he was at that point.
He he shoots him to mercy kill.
Right.
You know, they're like, and I expect every single one of you to do the same thing for me.
Right.
Yep.
And then it you know, fast forward a bunch. Good job.
he turns right to Rico after that.
Do it
and promotes him.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
He may
have had a soft spot.
Dude, it's hinky.
I think one of his soldiers
I think he was
expendable.
the next one in line, and he's like, "All right."
Was he really the next one in line, though?
I believe he was.
He wasn't.
He wasn't really.
I don't know what their ranking system is. All right, we don't know. We don't have fucking sky marshals. All right, I don't know what the fuck goddamn
Space
ranking
Force,
system
man.
they have.
Space Force.
He was.
They don't have sky marshals.
Not yet.
He was one of
right now.
newest.
You're right.
Sure, down the road they
It's
will.
still Air Force fucking ranks. All right.
He was
Just
one
like
of the
fucking
newest
Marines have
to the
fucking
unit.
Navy ranks.
Yeah,
newest to the unit.
He was one of the newest people to the unit.
But he earned his fucking promotion, his battlefield promotion, by balling up. All right, he earned his fucking battlefield promotion.
Blew up the tanker,
and he also knew he had a pre-existing relationship with Ironside.
Well, here, let's have our. This is the clip for the introduction of Michael Ironside.
So, what do you hear about our new unit?
Roughnecks killed more bugs than any other outfit on Big Bay.
Yeah, well, I hear their lieutenants are real nutbusters.
Who stopped kick?
You want the job, huh? I wouldn't mind.
I would.
Just doing my part.
Orders. Yours? Where you been besides Big K? Outer Ring, Zegama Beach.
Zegama Beach. I always wanted to go there. Good luck. It's not there anymore.
So I hear your lieutenant's real nutbuster.
No one talks about the lieutenant that way. You saved my life.
Mine too. Same for me.
Me too.
Well, sounds like he's quite a guy.
Who do you think saved your ass?
Stand by. Attention on deck.
I mean, the hand is just like it's an intimidating factor.
Yes, it is
for them.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. If you don't do your job, I'll shoot you
myself.
You get me.
We get you, sir.
Welcome
In that line, it's all,
Black Cat's up next!
in all of it.
At ease. Listen up. Got a new sky marshal and a new battle plan. Gonna clean out the systems outlying Clendathu one planet at a time. Tomorrow we hit Tango Urilla. After Fleet glasses the planet, MI mops up. Carry on.
Yes, he was a good addition to the movie right there, and I think he did a very good job, and he was a very badass. Wasn't he also the voice of Splinter Cell?
Yeah,
he was the voice of Splinter Cell and everything else, but he's got a fucking great voice, and you guys feel like he played the lieutenant really well.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I kind of wish he played him the way he did in Highlander 2.
Oh, with the big smile.
Close. He was close.
He didn't smile as much in this one. He didn't do that big evil goofy
Well, he
smile
didn't
that
smile
he did in
at
Highlander
all.
2. No, he didn't.
Well, no, I take that back. He grinned when he saw Rico blow up the tanker.
Yes. Like,
and I think,
and that's why you're going by the thing where
so I think that's when he realized like this is his guy.
Did he grin when he found Rico and Dizzy together?
Yes, he did.
He had a little bit. He had a little bit of a smirk.
Well,
yeah.
Because the first time he said, he was like, "Don't turn down a good thing," and then you see him in there. He says, "All right, I need you guys to come out here and
you got 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes.
Take 20.
Yeah,
we can do it."
You're gonna have 17 minutes of fucking recovery time.
Yeah,
if you're lucky. So
the attack of the bunker. Oh, actually, this is actually.
I did feel bad though. After it felt so fucked up when Dizzy was dying, and she's like, no, Johnny, no, Johnny. Blah, 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 let me go. Blah.
Kiss me, Johnny. Kiss me.
Fuck.
At least I got to have you, Johnny.
That's so fucked up. Just in there coughing blood all over.
I was the last vagina that you will ever have because you will never fuck anybody else.
Yeah.
Bitch, look, you were good, but
no, it's the other way around. He was the last dick that she ever had.
Yeah.
Both ways. In her mind. In her mind.
Was not.
She was obsessed.
No, in her mind.
She was obsessed with Johnny Rico. I mean,
she
was like,
she loved the Rico dick.
She did whatever she wanted to try and get him, and she finally got him, and then she
had
dies.
always loved him.
Yeah. But Cameron was a fucking stupid bitch and wanted to be with the fucking other dude. Actually, no, that's a good question to ask you guys.
What?
The other guy with the when they're
the flyboy.
The flyboy. I don't remember what he did. I think he was a teacher. What was
What's
he?
her name? Cameron?
A mentor? Was it Cameron?
I feel like it's something else. Carmen.
Carmen. Sorry.
Yeah,
Carmen and Isbanas.
Yeah. But actually, this is the question to ask.
Throwing me off when
you guys being in
fucking
military,
dudes.
do you guys actually infantry beef with the other?
We all beef.
Yes.
Everybody does.
We all beef.
With like the Air Force.
We all beef.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't
just
care
curious.
who you are, what rank you are, what branch you are, what fucking MOS. Everybody feels that they are the fucking best, and they will shit talk the fuck out of everything else.
Until a civilian does it.
Oh yeah, no, you got a civilian doing it. Oh, then the beatdown comes.
Yeah, well, because I remember that whole scene where they said that infantry doesn't mess with the flyboys or whatever they're called. I don't remember.
Well, that's because more infantry is set up to be more traditionally enlisted, what we would consider enlisted, and it seemed like they were setting up fleet to be considered more officers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not supposed to fraternize in traditional military settings.
All right, cake eaters don't get along with grunts.
Nope.
What is your favorite bug in the whole movie out of all the bugs? What do you think was the coolest looking and the most powerful?
I like the warrior bugs.
Just the regular, the infantry bugs,
Yeah,
basically?
Yeah.
That is the one that you immediately identify with Starship Troopers.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. But I like the flying ones.
I like the tankers.
I think the brain bug was the shit. I really do.
The giant pussy face?
God, that thing was...
It looked like a...
All right, but that was the big swinging dick right there, all right? I don't give a fuck. And got carried around by little tiny bugs underneath of it.
Kind of reminded me of...
I mean, that is what it...
fucking what's his name?
But the flying bugs shouldn't have even been in the movie.
They shouldn't have been.
300.
No, if you go by the book, they're not even in there.
No.
The brain bugs?
No,
flying
the flying
bugs.
ones. So in the book, you have the traditional bugs.
Yeah.
Right? Which they're consistently battling. But then you have a secondary bug, which they're more humanoid-like, which they battle. I don't remember the name of them.
Was that in any of the other other movies, Stu?
No, not a humanoid bug. There was bugs that were able to take over humans.
That was in the second one, I think.
It was the second or third one.
I think it was the second one.
I think, yeah, you're right. It was the second one.
Yeah.
No, but these ones here in the book, they actually battle both bugs.
Okay.
So the actual bug they battle throughout everything.
Yeah.
But the more they're not really humanoid. I think they're called. Fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up. But I think they're called like skinny or something along those lines. But they battle them for a little bit, and they actually convince them to actually join their ranks.
Okay.
Join us. We got pizza.
Basically. I mean, who doesn't like pizza?
All right, so your favorite is the regular bugs, the infantry bugs, basically.
No, I'm not. Mine would be the brain bug. Like I said,
so you like the brain bug?
I do. That's it.
The brain bug doesn't really do anything other than suck.
What do
brains.
you mean? It fucking controls everything.
It was called skin. They were called skinnies.
The brain bug controls fucking everything.
All right, and yours is the flying bugs.
Yeah, I thought the flying bugs were cool.
I like the tankers because they're the ones that melt people, basically, where they shoot this fucking like spray and they melt people.
How about until you get a fucking grenade up your ass?
Movie.
Huh?
Tankers weren't all supposed. They weren't supposed.
No, I could tell them they added movie from the book. What was your favorite?
I like the regular warrior
bugs.
Adam?
Yeah, the warrior bugs.
All right, so the warrior bugs. Okay.
Yeah.
I think they were badass. Just the way they
were.
They put them together. The way they fought.
Yeah.
Just like I said, they are definitely the bug.
Yeah.
The bug that you identify with Starship Troopers. 100%.
Who's your favorite character? Zim. Zim has always been my favorite, and the fact that he was the one that deranked himself, or was he took a deranking to be a private because he actually wanted to fight.
I want to know what he did.
I know what he did.
Well, he got punished before.
What did he do?
When he ripped up Rico's paperwork.
Yeah,
that's what he got demoted for.
Oh no, shit.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Was that in like a something that went in the script that was a deleted scene, or
it was mentioned? It might have been a deleted scene, but it was mentioned in the script.
Interesting. I could see that happening because he wasn't supposed to. Because I remember
no, because that would mean that wouldn't work. That's a continuity flaw then, because whatever that rank that commander was, so the guy from Breaking Bad, Dean.
He's also
Breaking Bad.
He's also the mutant in Total Recall.
Yeah.
Dean Norris.
He turned his back.
He would have got subsequently in trouble as well.
In order to thereby accept, this way he didn't see that happening.
But
he turned.
Even
though
though Zim, but even though Zim told him that he wants battle, he wants combat.
Yeah.
Well, you need to bust yourself down to private.
Yes, but if he had then said, "Oh, Zim did this," that means Rico's resignation would have stood. Versus, because that means I'm saying, I saw you tear this resignation. That's why I'm busting you down.
The paperwork could have been fibbed.
It's you can't have both of them getting what they want off of that one.
You can if you alter verbiage.
Yeah, I can see that.
And
especially
if Zim is wanting it.
I'm not saying. I just like to think he just went up and punched a fucking CO.
See, that's what I would like to think too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, oh, I gotta be demoted? Okay. Clock, dumb.
All right. So Adam, who was your favorite?
Zim.
All right, Zim.
Yeah.
Character.
Which bug was your favorite bug?
You already said it's a bug. Brain bug.
No, but which particular one? Did you give the bugs names?
Warrior bug number 4001.
Ralph. And this is
Sam.
And this is
Johnny.
And this is
this one here looks like a George. I like George.
So
George number 2 and George number 4.
Probably going to be I forget what his character's name was, but Farm Boys.
The one that got shot up in the head?
He just played it so fucking well.
The dumb brute?
Yes.
Yeah.
He played it so fucking well. He was so polite when, the TI was looking for somebody to fucking step up.
Till his brain got blown out.
And
Breckenridge.
So, thank you.
Yes. So dumb because I'm big and dumb.
And he just played it so well. And then
the weirdest character.
And the look on his face when it got shot too was just awesome. It was just like lights out.
It fits so fucking right.
Okay. Ragnar?
That's not him. It's definitely not him.
He always picks the fucking awkward characters.
He wasn't awkward. He was just there.
He was in the movie for like 5 minutes.
So he's not awkward. Without him, the story's totally different.
Yeah, because Rico would have never been punished, and he would have never.
The whole story's different, regardless. Though.
Yeah.
than the fucking book. My favorite, Brass Check.
Brass Check?
Brass Check was good.
Dizzy.
You like Dizzy? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Zim.
Dick
of
and
course.
die.
Yeah. We
Basically.
have different
That's
casts.
why premarital sex is a bad thing.
We actually have some
Says you.
And LA will fucking kill your ass.
we have some different casting choices for Johnny Rico. We got James Marsden,
He would have been fine. I'd have been fine with him.
Keanu Reeves.
Mark Wahlberg.
At that time frame?
No.
At that time frame?
Mark Wahlberg or
No,
Keanu Reeves.
Fit, but I don't. It'd be a completely different
At the
movie.
same time, Johnny Mnemonic came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No.
But he turned it down to do Devil's Advocate.
Which I think was
It's
the
a
right
good movie.
Which is
Yeah.
a great movie.
It's a good
for him.
movie. Josh Brolin.
That
Which
would've
he
been
actually was
felt-
in Hollow Man a
it
couple
would've
years
felt
later.
different.
Jason Presley.
Priestley.
I don't know who that is.
No, he's a 90210 alum. No, it wouldn't fit at all.
Oh, okay. And then we had some other people that were going to play Carmen, Neve Campbell,
Nev
Campbell, and Rebecca Gayhart.
Who?
Rebecca Gayhart.
Who?
No.
Rebecca Gayhart.
I don't know her.
That's who. That's why I'm asking. Like, I don't. Who is it?
Carmen.
Yeah, but who is she?
Who is the actress? Is what
She-
they're asking.
Didn't she play in Urban Legends?
The actresses that were set to play.
Who is Rebecca Gayhart? What was she in? How would we recognize
That's what
her?
I'm saying. I was asking you. Do you guys know who Rebecca Gayhart is?
No idea.
You did not ask us at all. You just kept saying that's who it was. Carmen.
Well,
Rebecca Gayhart.
She was in Scream 2. I know that. I don't know who she is. Damn it. I didn't do that research.
Did you have who also was gonna be playing Red Check?
No, who was going to play Red Check?
Fucking killing me.
Michael Douglas.
It would have been really fucking different.
I don't think that would have worked.
No, I don't think so either.
I can't see him as a. I can't. Well, when you think of Wall Street,
It would have felt. It would have felt really fucking different.
Much different.
Black Rain,
and then you would have Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh,
who was she?
Oh, that's her. That's the bitch from
Urban Legend.
Urban Legend.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Who's also in Scream 2.
The girl from Urban Legend.
Oh, okay.
her.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Nah.
Not for Carmen.
I think she's
She. You know
better
what?
looking than
You know,
Denise
that,
Richards.
honestly, if she was looking like
She would have worked. She's better looking
that, would
than
have been
Denise
even
Richards.
a harder choice. That would have been a harder choice. Like, ooh, which bitch? Ooh,
But Nev
ooh.
Campbell-
They both seem like they'd be having some fun.
But how about
Because the way fucking Denise Richards, even though fucking Denise Richards was a fucking smoke show back in the fucking day.
This version. This version of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Because this is roughly.
that in the right time frame.
This version is
Yeah.
around the same
Yeah.
time frame.
So
She was good looking.
if she was Carmen,
Yeah.
and then you had Dizzy at Dizzy,
That would be tough.
oh yeah, because they definitely made fucking Denise Richards look like a little fucking
Spoiled bitch.
Do you think she
Yeah.
would have?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you
like
ever
a
think she was
fucking
a?
dry pussy?
Uh-huh.
Like a dry pussy.
Well, what would you
Oh,
say?
really?
What would you say is a hot role for Denise Richards?
Wild
Things.
Things.
Wild Things.
Okay,
Duh.
I'm just curious. There's other movies that she's in.
Yeah, but no. Duh. All right.
No, it's an honest question. I mean, other people don't think she might be good in Wild Things. I don't know.
What other people?
You know what's
I
good
said-
to
I
drink?
said-
What
I
other
meant-
people?
I said maybe
All
other
right,
people.
let me just name the
But
most
I meant
obvious
maybe. I
fucking
corrected
thing.
myself.
Oh, you meant maybe.
Yes.
You meant maybe other people. I don't believe these other people. I think these other people are
Yeah, because you know
smoking
Rebecca
crack.
Gaylord, or Gayhart, whatever her fucking name is. Yeah, you know she's down with everything.
Mm.
Yeah, she is down with ATM. She's down with
Yeah.
fucking everything.
Are you fucking serious?
Just look at her. Yeah, 100%.
You could tell.
Yeah, yeah.
She has daddy issues.
She might have a
Okay.
tattoo on her fucking mound that says "Daddy Issues." All right, and I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. She's not bad looking.
She's not bad. What the fuck's wrong?
No,
with you?
When she no,
Oh,
when she's
wait,
older.
no. There you go.
That's a little rough.
It's a little rough. You-
That's a little rough. See if you can show Adam. You might be able to.
I'll find it.
No, you got to look up there.
Yeah, you're not gonna be.
No, I can't see it from there. I can find it.
Okay, she's just out and about without any fucking makeup or anything
Yeah.
on. All right.
Yeah,
that's all that
She's
is.
still perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we've covered a lot about the movie. There are some differences in the book, so I was curious that we went over a little bit of things throughout the episode. Was there anything else that Ragnar, because I know you said you read the book, and Mike, you read the book, any differences that you think was different from the movie and the book that we haven't gone over that is worth talking about?
Well, there's some character differences.
Yeah.
Like who?
That was a good handful.
Yeah, like I thought there was 3. I can't remember the third, but there's 2 main character differences.
You got Zim and Rajek.
Yeah.
They're completely different in the book?
Well,
do they die? Does Rajek die in the book?
Well, Radchek,
Not
the
that I
teacher, is
remember.
not Radchek, the fighter, the warrior.
Right.
So they're not the same character. There's 2 separate characters. So the teacher was not the guy who was Radchek's.
So did Johnny have any previous connection to Radchek's from Radchek's Roughnecks? Does he have any actual previous connection before he's deployed with that squadron?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Was he a main character in the book, though? Or was he more of a side character like it was in the movie?
Well, the teacher, I think the teacher had a different name. It was still Radchek's Roughnecks.
It was. I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no because it's been so long since I've actually read the book.
How long ago has it been? Like high school?
I read it in high school and then I read it again afterwards.
Okay.
So it maybe, I don't know, 10 years. But I still remember a decent amount of it. So there's not really continuity issues in the book between the movie. There's some, but not a whole bunch.
Right.
Like in there's a part in when he's in boot where in the movie you see that like he receives his punishment for his squad mate getting his fucking head blown off because he told him to take his helmet off. And
that was in the book?
It was different. It was different in the book.
Because there was a boot camp section in the book.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first part of the book I listened to, and it was very descriptive about like the uniform and stuff like that.
So just doing quick little research. Apparently the character's name of the teacher in the novel was Mr. Dubois.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Dubois served in the MI and achieved the rank of lieutenant colonel before retiring and becoming an instructor of history and moral philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, he served with Mr. Weiss and Sergeant Zim. All right.
So there we go.
And Rychek was Rychek's Roughnecks.
Yeah.
Right, but Zim was the soldier, but he was not the drill instructor.
So he was more of a soldier in the book. He was not. So then they completely change his character, but then he becomes a private again. So maybe that goes back to when he becomes a private.
I don't know. I think that was just for the movie.
Oh, okay.
But Zim, the drill instructor was not the same guy who went and found the brain bug.
Right.
Zim was the one who found the brain bug in a way.
Yeah.
He found it. Well, in the movie, they found it sort of in the same way because when they're going down the tunnels and they come to the fucking impasse, and Rico says, "Well, fucking go this way here because this is where Carmen is."
Yeah.
And then who was
Were there telepathics in the book?
Sugar. Yes.
Okay, so that was in the book. Okay.
And Sugar tells him, well, was it Alpha Company?
Yeah.
Well, they're down this way here. And that's when Zim finds the brain bug, but Zim was actually injured. So when they go to rescue Carmen, they're actually going to rescue Zim instead.
Which in the movie, Zim was kind of like the hero because he picked up the brain bug.
But Zim did find the brain bug.
That is in the book.
It is, yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But they're going to rescue him because he was injured.
Does he doesn't die in the book? Okay.
No.
Interesting.
No.
So he's more, like I said, he's more of a soldier character. So he was never. They kind of made his character into a drill sergeant who goes back to being a soldier.
Yeah.
In the movie, but in the book, he was already just a soldier. He wasn't a drill sergeant. He didn't work.
Not that I remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, what I'm seeing right here. So Sergeant Zim is a sergeant. Instructs recruits at a company commander as a company commander at Camp Arthur. Everybody respects him. Still badass.
Yeah.
Just like he's shown in the movie. But Johnny is an officer.
So when he enlisted, he wanted to go OCS.
Yeah.
And so, but he had to do his he had to do time and whatnot. So what happened there was when you actually see Johnny get injured in the opening of the movie.
Yeah.
And then it flashes back to everything that fucking transpired, blah, 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 blah. He gets injured in the same exact way. And then he's going through rehab, gets healed up, and then he gets sent off to then he goes to OCS, Officer Candidate School. And he what was it? He completes OCS and goes back and is in charge of his old unit.
Okay. Yeah.
So when the war breaks out, they reactivate Zim as a fleet sergeant, since he's basically, I guess they have the drill sergeant. Drill instructors
he's
are
the man.
Yeah. So they make him a fleet sergeant underneath of Johnny's apprenticeship mission. And when they go to Planet P.
That's right, because he was in OCS and then they pulled him out to go do this mission, and then he went back to finish OCS. But when you see maybe Planet P, which is a frozen planet. I don't remember if it's that planet, if it's P or if it's a different planet or not. But basically it's a frozen planet. And that's where he gets injured.
Okay.
And then he gets taken off to finish fucking OCS. And then he actually takes command of his unit itself.
You remember the game StarCraft?
Yes, Zergs.
Does this remind you of StarCraft a little bit?
In a way, with the Zergs being the bugs and the rushing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. This kind of, I think StarCraft actually took a lot of liberties of the movie. I don't know if it was a book, but more of the movie and stuff like that. Just like they took liberties of Aliens.
StarCraft come out?
1998.
That means it was already in development. It would make it was already in
2 years, maybe 3 for development.
Fuck.
I'm trying to think. Back then, I don't think it was a 2 to 3 year development cycle.
The
back
PC game?
then.
Yeah.
But they were coming off Tales of Warcraft, which they probably spent a little bit more time than other ones.
Hold on, I'm looking to see when it came out exactly.
This might have been a tale of lateral thinking.
March 1998.
Yeah, this might have been a tale of lateral thinking. It feels like then, where neither one was inspired by the other. They were both just thinking bug aliens and roll with it. Just because it would have taken for them to institute Zergs so shortly after Starship Troopers would have been, and then published in March. That'd be a very quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Influences for the game setting came from Starship Troopers, Predator, and Battlestar Galactica.
I just don't see how realistically. I don't know.
Maybe it was a book. It doesn't
that
say
maybe?
the book. It says the Terrans, Protoss, and Zerg made it to the final product, but they differently from early conceptions.
But I don't know where the person may be claiming that they're getting this information from, or that may have been something that where you like somebody like they just get the feeling.
Yeah.
But
when I played StarCraft, it was like, this is like Starship Troopers. This is like Aliens.
I mean, yeah, I think even if it takes a year to develop, and things like that for them, and the Zerg isn't just like a quick throwaway race. It's one of the main big dudes.
Yeah, it's a bug race though.
They have their own individual style of play and like that. So this isn't something they just shoehorned in real quick.
Ragnar, you ever heard of StarCraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't see how they could have been influenced by the film.
It may have short period of like time. A late edition.
Yeah,
it's just such a.
I can understand the time. Like your time, it's like almost like a year.
Character.
Yeah, it's kind of a year with them, but I can understand because that one also has like a military and kind of like a almost same type of political satire. And Starship Troopers. So, but any other things y'all want to talk about before we head over to Pirate Reviews?
I got a couple.
Yeah, go ahead.
Trivia things.
Go ahead.
So the Roger Young, the ship.
Yeah.
Why does that sound familiar? Though?
Because the ship was named after a World War II Congressional Medal of Honor winner.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And during the filming, they shot off 300,000 rounds of blanks.
Holy
fucking
Jesus!
Yeah.
And one last thing,
a lot.
The helmets that they used, they made a shitload of. Like most of the guns were based off of real guns.
Yeah,
and they just put augmentations on. Same thing they did with Aliens.
Right,
but
with the unlimited clip.
Yeah.
You know, the body count in this movie was 256.
No, I didn't know that.
Which is weird. Which I know I can't find that to be right, but that's where I looked online. I was trying to see how many people.
Feels low to me.
No,
it
really does.
Well, Buenos, what's the place that he lived at?
Didn't they say that 8 million died at Buenos Aires?
Yeah. So I think
I
think I'm going by on-screen deaths.
No, even on-screen deaths. It feels like more than 256.
I don't think so.
I mean,
there wasn't that many people at the bunker when they were attacking the bunker.
Like that shows you how good of a job they did of painting the scene. Because in my mind, it feels like more.
What you're
really
saying
feels
about,
like bodies everywhere. Think about Klataku or whatever.
What?
Yeah, why fucking brutalize it?
Chlamydia?
Yes.
What?
That too.
Jesus Christ.
No, when the ships were all exploding, you can see fucking bodies all over.
Right.
You see bodies all the air.
All right. It feels like there was thousands of fucking bodies flying around there.
Only 256 apparently. So I don't know if that's confirmed.
Good job for them for
that must be on screen.
That's what I'm thinking because there also see bodies flying in space when the ships are breaking apart. You can see bodies all over the place.
Yeah,
and then you see all the fucking mannequin bodies that which I thought that was kind of weak. I did think. Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I was just saying that when you saw like the dead bodies that they're showing on the planet after the attack, they're clearly it's fake, but it looks very
real
fake.
bodies.
Totally looked fucking real as shit.
It wasn't good special effects for those bodies. That's what I'm saying. There was where it looked like it just looked like a fucking mannequin with the mouth open, and you could even see just the plastic inside the mouth. Seriously, with the hair and everything, and the eyes, it was like it just looks like a fucking mannequin that you see in the fucking store. Like it was special effects. I was like, that doesn't look all that good.
That's what Breckenridge looked like when his head shot off.
Like stabbed up. You see the dead.
In '97, it looked amazing.
No, what did you say, Adam?
I was just saying, yeah, that's what Breckenridge looked like when he got his head shot off.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then see that fucking general get flattened by the flying.
Oh, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I am jealous though of Brass.
Why?
For being able to fucking slap the piss out of that fucking general. And be perfectly acceptable with it.
Yeah, but you also brought up another point about him being shot and how that should have been done or something like that.
So
yeah,
all right. This was annoying. So when he kills his fucking radio man as a mercy kill, I expect everyone to do the same for me. And whatever, fucking rightfully so. Fine.
You know what to do.
But as he's getting eaten up by the fucking tank bug, he's literally like from the
torso,
mid thigh down is gone. And fuck off, dude. You can still survive.
He can, but he didn't.
I don't think he would have been. He thought he was useful. I don't think he thought he was useful anymore.
Bullshit. All right.
He'd already lost his fucking hand. All right.
He's got a fucking mechanical hand.
He can get mechanical legs.
You're gonna fuck some shit up with your mechanical hand. Okay. Guess what? You put some fucking mechanical legs on it. You'll be Lieutenant Dan, and you're gonna fuck some shit up with your mechanical legs.
I agree.
Guess what?
He didn't want
stop
to.
being a bitch, Ironside.
Rat check. You got new legs.
All we know, he lost the tip of his penis, and he was like, "I'm done."
You know what? No, it's just like I lost my balls. I lost my cock. I don't need to live anymore.
He could have been hung like a fucking horse and was going down like his thigh and shit like that.
Good
and
for him.
Yeah. At the time.
Hey, but you know what? No.
Fucking bug comes and eats fucking half your dick.
Hey, no,
all
but
right?
he could actually
the sensitive part of it on top of that.
Hey, no, but
right?
he could do the same thing the dude did in Wild Wild West.
Fuck this. Kill me now.
No.
I am done.
He could do the same thing in Wild Wild West, where he can just do mechanical legs and be a giant spider. I mean,
he could, but also,
or he could be like the dude in Space Truckers.
Oh, that's
once again
bad movie.
It's a question.
That movie is stupid.
With Dennis Hopper,
with or without your dick.
Yeah.
Huh? With or without your dick. All right. Are you continuing on without?
No.
Yes.
Still got.
If you had no kids,
cut me, Mick.
Are you continuing on without your dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
All right. So that's a question. All right. So now, Adam, how about you?
Realistically, if I had no kids, so I don't have something to live on for in order to do that.
All right.
Then I'm like, I'm good.
Well, all right.
Good.
Well, I'm putting myself in that mindset where it's already a fucking career. I'm like, all right. Well, you know what?
I've given my hand. Now I'm giving my dick and my legs. I'm good.
All right. So you're done, and you're
fuck it.
All right. How about you, Adam?
I mean, if I lost everything below my belly button, I'm done. That's essentially what happened to him. Is pretty much from his belly button down was gone.
It was lower than that. He still had fucking quarter of his legs.
I do feel like it was
no. When they pulled him up, it looked like his hips were gone.
No. It looked like he still had like a quarter.
Oh, okay.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like a quarter of his leg.
His legs were gone, but it was like right like mid thigh.
Yeah. It looked like it was higher than that to me.
No.
Then yeah,
so,
if that's where it was, then yeah, if they're able to tie it off to where the blood loss is done, then yeah, keep on rolling.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he's an old white guy though, so
it's mid-thigh.
his shit is fucking tucked up anyways and shriveled, so he's fine.
It's mid thigh.
It's upper thighs. It's upper thighs.
He looks like he still probably has his dick.
Which I don't know. He could be a fucking hung horse, motherfucker. You don't know.
Yeah.
And honestly, that is some thick fucking thighs. That is some thick fucking thighs, and that fucking image right there.
He did not skip leg day.
Those are hams. Okay. All right. So if he's swinging around those sort of hams, I'm assuming he got the Hulk to go with it.
All right,
okay.
Well, what do you think, Mike? How about you?
Nah. My legs are gone. Fuck it. I'm done.
Legs, I'm fine with. Dick.
Maybe they missed.
I'm assuming if my legs are gone that far, my dick is gone. So,
or if he lost his balls,
good for you.
Still gains his dick if he lost his balls, but he'll be in Munich or something like that for the rest of his life.
I mean,
all right, Jack Sparrow.
I don't know how low your balls hang. Personally, my balls are like usually like chilling in the middle. My dick may go, one side or the other. My balls are kind of chilling in the middle. They didn't get that high up on him. So unless his balls are hanging really low, so he keeps them down in the thigh also.
No, he's in so much pain, he's probably clenching, so they're probably hidden up in between his legs.
Yeah.
Well, all right, so your logic.
So he should lie.
Yeah.
He should live.
No, that's his balls. It's the tip of your dick, man. tip of your dick is where I'm questioning.
Who knows? It might be strapped underneath his belt.
It might be. he just walking around with a fucking murder boner. All right.
Hey, he's ready for war. So I mean, that turns some soldiers on. So.
It does. You're right, but he doesn't seem like
those are the ones.
Yeah.
You don't think he's the type of person that gets turned on by war?
No, I think he's the one who's been there, done that, and fucking got the t-shirt already. All right, he's like, all right, let's fucking do this. It is goddamn professionalism and handling my shit.
All right, I think that's enough of the movie that we talked about. We had a really decent, good sized episode here. So let's go ahead and get into the pint reviews, which I'm actually really curious to see what everybody has about this, because considering that this is a good movie, but it's also considered a bad movie, I'm really curious where the critical enjoyment's going to be on this. So I'm going to go ahead and start with our guest first. Mike, your enjoyment and your critical.
My enjoyment is, man, I love this movie. I love it. I
out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. Okay. I love this movie, and like I said, the more I watch it,
4's good.
The more I appreciate
4's really good.
What the statement is making.
Yeah,
more so than just the entertainment factor.
Right.
Now, critical.
That's what I'm curious. I'm curious what your critical. Well, I'm curious what all your criticals are going to be, because I know the critical's going to be lower than the enjoyment for this movie. I might be wrong. I don't know.
It's a fun movie, but it's not a masterpiece.
No.
2.
Ooh. I thought that's where you were going to go with. So then I'm curious what yours is now. So you're going for a 2?
The special effects on the bugs are awesome. The special effects on the boats are ugly. Like the spaceships.
I mean, yeah, we did cover that, where you guys think that looked like shit.
The acting is not top shelf.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, but every single fucking movie that has to do with space, and if you have a teleprompter, all right, they all look the exact same.
Would you say Event Horizon had better graphics for chips? That was the same year.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
That was more model work, I think.
Okay, it still looks fucking better.
Okay.
I don't care what they fucking use.
Any sort of screen, any like monitors, it's all the same. It's all the same. Like
Star Trek Next Generation looks fucking better. And that's a TV show budget.
Yeah, that's all models too.
Well, this was a lot of models.
I don't think the ships were that. There were some scenes that it was bad, but there was actually some scenes.
There were
like,
scenes that was
at the space station.
punch you in the fucking
No. There was a space station scene where you see the ships all docked in. And
say that again.
Scenes that were glaringly punch you in the teeth bad.
Yes.
So you were judging me for saying teeth because I ain't got none. So fuck you.
I think when the Roger Young was first pulling out of the space dock, I think that was the only space scene that looked good.
I think it looked fine. I didn't. There are
it looked
scenes
accurate. I guess it would look accurate
when you see all the ships
space.
With the big plasma things that are coming up from the planet from the
they're fucking
that
bug
scene was
farts.
That's a good bug farts. That's a good idea.
Do you think
if your ass was that big, that's what your fart would look like?
No.
Possibly.
Probably on stew.
Do you think for sure aliens launched that fucking rock to begin with? The bugs launched that rock.
Who else would have?
Earth.
How would Earth launch a rock from another planet?
Oh, that would be easy to do.
They're already out there fucking around in the bug thing. They need to let's give it a little fucking knock in the right fucking direction. They tried to claim the bugs do not possess any sort of advanced math or anything like that capabilities. In order to launch that from the other side of the fucking galaxy, miss every fucking thing in between A, B, and C, and still hit the fucking planet. That's some high level fucking math you're figuring out.
Are you saying that the bugs
they have a brain bug?
Okay, so
they've been sucking the brains out of individuals.
So they weren't sucking the brains out of the individuals.
You don't know that,
except for the fucking.
You don't know that.
Okay, so
except for the fucking little Mormons that they said were on a fucking Actually, no. I want to say that even the Mormons, that was after the fucking shit popped off.
Would you? So are you saying that
maybe they were doing it before?
Are you saying the bugs are actually the victim, and the humans are the
aggressors?
Aggressors.
Okay, what sells a military more than a conflict? You already have fucking citizens versus civilians. You already have obviously civilians talking shit about the fucking military.
They allude to it several times during the movie.
So there's already stuff. So what do you do when shit starts going bad for you? You produce an enemy that everybody can root against. And you happen to need this fucking massive military complex to go ahead and take care of the shit, which they think is going to be an easy fucking goddamn do. And then they get kicked in the fucking teeth. They're like, oh, fuck.
That seems that seems very like a big conspiracy for this movie. I'm sure that's online, where the humans started the whole war. Where basically they're the victims.
But during the whole conflict, did they show any indication at any other time of the bugs launching asteroids?
No.
That was the only one.
How the hell fuck do you launch an asteroid, though? I mean,
exactly.
Well, their logic was they fired that gas, that plasma shit, and knocked me out of their upper. And they have, they were saying, they have an inexhaustible supply of them because they live on the other side of a fucking
Where they
asteroid
basically
ring.
they aim at like a almost like a Saturn. Saturn's one of the rings, right?
Yeah, but they're taking aim at the asteroid belts and they just fire and it hits one thing and knock it out.
That's what I was saying. Like almost like basically like a pool.
So realistically, if you're
they
that
took the most luckiest pull shot in the world,
exactly,
fired a cue ball out of the insect's ass into an asteroid and shot it across the Earth.
Yeah, you would do that over and over and over again. You would rapid fire those fucking bitches. And so you have this wall of fucking rocks coming towards the fucking Earth the entire fucking time.
No, that's true.
That's true. If they had the actual ability to do it.
Stu, how about you? Reviews. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious about you. Okay.
Enjoyment of 4.
Okay.
Absolutely. Critical.
Even with acting and all that.
Acting is bad, but it's one of those ones that we're in that situations where it's
not. Is this stupid movie not bad? It's movie
supposed to be bad. It feels like it's supposed to be.
It's a satire.
Yes. So I don't know if it's successful bad on purpose or bad just because it's bad. Like I said, I feel he fucking stumbled his way into a super layered fucking film that is enjoyable on multiple rewatches to get different viewpoints, different feelings out of it. The writing is layered. It's on top supposed to be bad and corny and shit like that, but then you're like, well, if you look at it this way, it's kind of fucking deep. What the fuck? The special effects, except for the ships, were decent.
Yeah,
for the time frame. The score wasn't needing to be something massively deep or anything like that. So it fits. It feels right. I'll give this a soft 4. A soft 4.
What?
Critical.
A 4-4?
A soft 4. Yeah.
I was not expecting that from you.
No, this is.
I was not expecting that from you.
And it's basically because how many layers that you can really fucking dive deep into it. That you can watch it once every 2 years, and depending on your mindset at the time, you're gonna find different things to view on it.
Yeah,
and that's a sign of a fucking a good film. That's why I really feel this is better than what he meant it to be. I feel he kind of stumbled into something really good.
I'm extremely surprised by that.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that. From you.
I wasn't really expecting.
I was expecting a high enjoyment, but I was not expecting a 4 for critical.
I know.
You. Okay, that was and you got a 2.
I feel bad now.
I'm like, wow, that's fucking low.
Like for the same reasons you were saying. I think it's a very underrated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I was just looking at acting and the special effects.
But that we've had discussion a few different times in the past. It's a movie supposed to be bad. The acting is supposed to be bad, and they are bad. Does that mean they're good? Or it's that question. Okay, are they successful in being bad? So they're good, or are they?
So you think this movie's meant to be bad, but in a good way?
Yeah, it's meant to be.
No,
I actually didn't take into account.
I think it's supposed to be so that it's forcing you to first absorb it as a popcorn flick by being bad, and then as rewatches happen, you're kind of seeing deeper and deeper layers into it, and it's forcing you to evaluate it in a different way. But by being bad on the first thing, you aren't catching how deep certain layers are supposed to be, and that's why it's a rewatchable film.
Okay,
multiple fucking times.
I think everything I said in the beginning when we started, I didn't take any of that into account when I gave my critical.
Yeah,
all right,
seriously, because that's how I started by saying how deep this movie was.
Yeah,
I don't think I put any of that into my.
You're welcome to modify if you feel differently.
I think I should modify.
That's up to you.
Go ahead.
I think at least go 3.5.
Okay,
there you go.
Because honestly, it is much deeper than it's given credit for. So
yeah, all right, Adam.
I'm gonna agree with everybody else on enjoyment 4. Every time this comes on, I would definitely sit and watch it. So that's easy. It is a fun movie to watch. Critical, of course, Mike just said it, and that's where I was originally was to say was 3.5. So even though he just jumped up from 2 to 3.5, I can see the layers that Stu is saying that this movie has. I don't know if he intentionally filmed all those layers. I think he just lucked into it.
Yeah.
Like they're saying, the spaceships, the graphics on those were not as good. The bugs were phenomenal.
Yeah.
They were just, every time they came on screen, they were almost perfect. But just some of the other things that they cheaped on. Yeah, I think that dropped it down. So yeah, so 4 and 3.5.
Okay, Ragnar.
So enjoyment 4.25 on this one.
To the highest so far.
No,
he's gonna give it like a 12.
I said so far, so I mean that's not a no, but that's a truth.
Should already
he just gave his away.
A 1.
I've
100.
It's one of those movies to where you can't help but get sucked into it, and you almost just can't avoid the train wreck of it. It's really just an enjoyable film to you can watch it pick it up at any point and know exactly where it's going.
Right.
And you don't need to necessarily watch it like all the time.
Right.
You know, like every year or whatever. You can watch it like fucking once every few years or whatever.
Yeah.
And you'll know exactly what's going on no matter where you pick it up at on the film. You know, the bugs were great. The ships sucked assholes. You know, I do want to give props to the repair crew for fixing their fucking tower so goddamn quick.
That was,
you know, that there was amazing. I'm glad they had the fucking spare tower on hand to super glue that bitch right back on.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking feature.
No shit. Fucking hell.
Dude, if they're able to fucking goddamn have him in that Bacta tank, you know, fucking healing and shit like that, right? Then
I don't know.
That was a great fucking joke right there. Johnny, you're dead. All right. Fuck yeah. That is 100% something the military
It absolutely would be.
We would bust his fucking his balls.
Yes.
That was spot
Dude, you
on.
fucking died in battle. You're out of your fucking service contract.
You're dead.
Fuck yeah, I'm good. Ah, shit, I gotta go back.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
God damn it. Critically, so originally it wasn't going to be high, but after remembering things and actually during our conversations,
right?
This usually does happen. My critical will be a 4 for this. And my reason being for it is the fact that it's like an onion. The more you peel back, the more information you find out about it.
Right.
When this director he lived in Nazi occupied Netherlands.
That's right, Paul Verhoeven.
Excuse me. So he saw everything that went on.
Mm-hmm.
So he has firsthand real world experience involving these individuals.
Yes.
So he has a very good understanding of everything. Do I think he stumbled upon a gold mine? Absolutely, I fucking do. It's one of those things to where he got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I think. But not necessarily like an unskilled luck. I think he had talent, obviously.
Yeah.
To write this novel.
Mm-hmm.
And understand, I think, the implications maybe of what would happen, of what it means.
Right.
I think. What does it mean? I don't know. It's a tyrannical dictatorship.
It is.
But
I do like your little thing about the whole victim and aggressor. That is that's a nice little theory.
Yeah. Well,
it's something I never think about.
Well, think about it. Everyone that's a victim.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but a lot of people that are the victim, right? They end up being the aggressor.
Like enemies are known to be the villains, can actually be the victims.
The story is being written on by the Federation or whatever the fuck they call themselves.
Yeah.
They're painting themselves to be the fucking hero. And history is written by the victors, and they're making themselves seem like the great people. Japan, they don't even talk about really why we nuked them fucking a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, they don't really fucking say, oh yeah, because we were fucking chilling with Nazis and fucking Mussolini and shit like that. No, like we were just minding our own business and America dropped the sun on us twice. Yeah, that's what happened. That's them just trying to change history.
You didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Yes, but that them just trying to tell the story from their point of view,
right?
Which is not necessarily the truth, but that's what they're trying to sell the story. Versus, then you have the other people. You have Germany that's like, oh yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah.
We fucked up bad.
Right.
No, you cannot deny it. You deny it, you go to jail. Yeah. All right, no, we fucked up bad. Not once, but twice.
They don't even allow it in the country.
No,
right,
all right,
at all,
because they ignored the shit after the First World War, and then second comes around like, yeah, we're not ignoring shit anymore. We're 0-2. We cannot go 0-3 or else we will not exist anymore.
Yeah.
We are gone.
Nope. They got educated.
Yes.
Educated. All right. So mine's going to be a little different here, but it's my enjoyment's a 5.
Cool.
And the reason why is because I'm a Paul Verhoeven fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love Basic Instinct. I love Starship Troopers. I love Hotline Man, RoboCop, Total Recall. I love his way of sci-fi, and this is a fun film. This is the type of movie that if it's on the TV, I'm going to fucking watch it. I love all the characters. I'm not a big fan of Johnny Rico, but I like all the other characters that make up for it. Clancy Brown is Zim. Love him. Michael Ironside. Everybody. Even Neil Patrick Harris is good for his little small short role that he has. I enjoy this movie. I enjoy the special effects.
Sugar?
What was that from? What line was that from?
No, it's not.
The character.
The character, Sugar.
Which one was Sugar?
The black guy.
Oh, the guy that's in the show Oz. You're talking about the one that
he's wearing the tooth on his as a necklace.
Yeah. He was okay. I like Busey. I actually didn't mind him and the dumb brute too, which you said that was your favorite character, which I still can't.
He just played so fucking well, man.
But all the characters are great. Now for my critical, I'm gonna go 4. It's not a perfect movie, but it's not a
damn near.
It's not a. It's nowhere near perfect.
Fucking 2, man.
Yeah, well, he brought it up to a 3 now.
I wasn't really taking everything into account.
I love the score. I love the. I think the special effects.
Review.
Oh, you're good. The special effects are great. Yes, I can understand what you're saying. There are some scenes where I looked at it as like very dated, but the fucking bugs look fucking great.
The fucking was great. Too.
Yeah, there was some good bugs too. John Rico and Dizzy.
Dizzy.
And,
great shower scene. That was it was a very
unexpected.
Memorable shower scene.
Well, you know what it reminds you of? RoboCop.
Oh yeah. Do you know
locker
what?
room scene. When
Speaking
you see
of the shower scene, did you notice something in the shower scene?
A bunch of butt cheeks.
Besides that.
Oh.
Nipples?
Nope. Besides that.
I definitely noticed tits.
The handles. They were all meant to look like nooses.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They were.
They're hanging themselves to dry.
I don't know. I didn't know that was an intentional choice.
It was an intentional choice.
Okay.
Really?
To make them look like nooses.
Interesting.
I noticed that.
Do you think that's symbolism to saying that they're basically hanging themselves to die?
It is symbolism, and I don't remember what it meant because I'm tired.
I meant they were all tonight.
Snow's like wondering, these guys are still recording?
Yes. That's why Michael Ironside was fucking can't be a part of it no more. He was no longer
Just kill me now. My dick's gone.
I'm no longer qualified to be mobile infantry.
No, but seriously, this is a 4 for critical and 5 for enjoyment. This is a huge enjoyment of a film. It's a great sci-fi. It's a good sci-fi war film.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, you think of war films of World War II and everything else, but this is more of a space went against bugs, but it's done really well, especially the whole the thing about the Federation and everything. This is
like
a
a futuristic World War II.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I mean, them trying to. It's just, I'm still going back to your fucking theory about them being the victim. I could see
they're
that
their
now
babies
because there's no
operated
proof on why they're attacking them in the first
their
place.
babies are being dissected in class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, which by you know what that was? That was a Golden Girl.
Yes,
it was.
That was Rue McClanahan.
Oh,
Rue McClanahan.
Oh, the blind
it
chick.
took me a second to remember. Like, who the fuck are you talking about with the Golden Girl?
It's
I'm thinking all the students. I'm like,
that's a slut Golden Girl.
Yeah.
Rue McClanahan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, they're showing them dissecting their children with it's like they're fucking frogs.
Yep.
All right. And
Well, those are the ones that go underneath the brain bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's pretty fucked up.
It is.
All right.
They could be the
Sorry,
victims.
it is fucking wrong.
I actually want to go online and see if there's theories on that later. So I'm gonna have to take a look at it and see if other people think that. Are the bugs and Starship Troopers the victims or something like that. But no, seriously, this was a very fun episode, guys. This turned out really well.
There's no way I thought of that. There's zero chance I thought of that.
Oh, so that is a theory online?
I have no idea. I'm assuming so.
Oh, I'm
But I'm
curious
saying there's
myself.
zero chance I'm the only one who's ever fucking thought
It is
about
a
that.
theory.
Okay, good.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
good theory.
There's too many fucking signs out there. I mean, that's what's with layer upon layer upon layer.
Yeah.
It
All right.
makes
Well, think about it. All right, who went out into space to find the other? If the bugs came to the humans, they'd be on Earth.
Yeah.
So the only other thing that could have happened was human went to space.
Right.
Human went to space, found bugs, and started fighting the bugs. In turn, started the war.
Yeah.
And
So
That's because
but then they're like finding the fucking bugs and starting to fucking go on their planets that the bugs are already like, yeah, our fucking house.
Yeah.
right.
All right. All right.
All right. Well, that is the end of our episode. Mike, I'm going to let you plug your show, and we are so graceful to have you as a guest on our show. This was
awesome.
Great.
I appreciate being here.
We'd love to come. We'd love you to come down here for another show sometime in the future.
I would absolutely do that. Look for Take on the World, TOTW Pod. Every place you look for podcasts, we're on YouTube. And Deluxe
Lux Edition.
You can plug your network.
I'm so tight. No, not the. It's Berks County Unsolved Deluxe Edition.
Sorry. No, seriously, check both of those shows out.
Man.
Check both of those shows out, and seriously, we had so much fun here. So much fucking fun.
And don't they have an award show coming up?
I think it's canceled.
No, it got canceled.
Oh, I didn't know. I was trying to be nice. Help you guys. Sorry. I honestly didn't know. I thought it was still going on after I looked.
Well, they're having an award show. It's just not going to be live.
Oh, they are?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I still,
good luck to them.
I still brewed an Oktoberfest for it.
Good luck. Good luck to the Deluxe Edition Network. They're something. I don't know what to do.
Stop.
I was started it. No, you did by shitting on them.
That was a joke. I can point that out.
So thank you guys for listening to our shit show of an episode.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for next week's episode, which is going to be don't know yet. You'll listen up.
Hudson fucking Hawk.
Hudson Hawk. So
Yes.
there we go.
Yes.
All right. So stay tuned to watch another shit show of what's going to happen then.
Yeah.
And go fuck yourselves.
And check out BAC.
Yes, BAC in the house. There you go.
Goodbye.
Later.
I got one rule. Everybody fights.